This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. having you. Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash that like button and strap yourselves in for a war one. Let's be having you. This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. Yes, what's going on everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little stream. Why is my camera all kinds of gashed up? Hang on a second. Give me a moment. And let me turn this down as well. How you doing there, you legends? Thank you for joining us. We're here for the big game, Monday Night Football. Let's be having you. Oh, yes. Hopefully we're going to see the Geordies prevail. We're all Newcastle tonight, aren't we? End of the day against the Scousers. So we're hoping for a good game, but we're hoping for either a draw or the lesser of the two evils will definitely be a Scouser loss and a Newcastle win. Let's be having you. How are the lads? How you doing tonight, guys? Thank you for joining us. Let's see who's in here in the live chat. Legends among us. We've got DJ Connor, Rajat, Whiskey Hunter, The Goat, Raisin Devil, Fire Up. Kim, how you doing there? Getting in there. Sue, Raisin, Whiskey Hunter, RK, Alan Broughton, The Goat, Marcus, Ant-Man. Let's go. DJ Connor, Raisin Devil, Paul of the Red, Rajat, Simon, Sanjay Ramatar, you long-time hero. What's going on? Marcus Antonio's case as well. Get in there, you Don. Wayne the Red also getting in here. How you doing, Wayne? Sanjay, Whiskey Hunter, Kingslayer, The Goat, Daz Salford bringing those pigs. Prima Italia, Stay Gold. Yes, mate. Daniel Turner, Aruj Jazz. Let's go. Super Fat Frank, Wobbly Banana, Francois, King Boomy, Paul of the Red, Pete Chambers get in, David Jubb, Raisin, Michael. Hey, get in there, the K Cadet. I'm a bad influence, aren't I, mate? You know what I mean? Thank you so much for checking out Match Bingo. It leads me on. That is my sponsor of the stream today, guys. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Check out Match Bingo. 18 plus, gamble aware. Bingo is a game of chance. UK only. Yes, but check it out. It's fun. You can do bingo cards in regards to games of football. Legend. Thank you for that cake. I hope you're doing well, lad. Stephen Shipman, let's go. I hope you win, bud. Let us know if you do. Aidan Vickery, Nas, Brandon, Moros. Thank you, lad. God Struggler, Mr. Leo G, Pete Greenall. He says, for every 100 likes, Liverpool will score, so smash it. Oh, hell no. The Goat, Sovereign Saint, Pete Chambers. Actually looks really fun. Well, you know, it's just some sort of football-related bingo. How can it not be? You know what I mean? Raisin Rush, there you go. To be fair, obviously gamble responsibly. It is meant to be a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Right, let's have a look at the team lineups, guys. I'm sweating so much, by the way. Sorry. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating my munt off. I'm seriously under some serious heat right now, if that makes any sense. I guess it does, because heat rises in here. So, yeah, I'm under a cloud of heat. You know what I mean? Do us a favour at the start of this stream, guys. Hit that like button. Smash the thumbs up. Give us a like spike. Help us get to 269 likes, just like that. See if we can hit 100 before kickoff. Also, we're aiming for 400 likes today on this rival watch-along. Why not, eh? Why not? You can repost us on X as well. There's the link right there. Please do consider giving us a share if you're on X. It's free also, and we'll shout you out later on in the show. Everyone who does, give us a cheeky little repost. Oh, yes. Right, come on then, the Geordies. Let's get your score predictions in there, guys. I am going for... I'm going to try and be optimistic. I'm going for 1-1. Let's go with a 1-1 draw. A hard-fought 1-1 draw. That's my prediction. Get your score predictions in there, my friends. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Been watching the progress of your world since the beginning of time. Robbie, let's go, lad. Yeah, you know it, Robbie. You've been here for a long time, lad. That's Salford Raisins says because the Geordies will stuff them. Yes, mate. Should be spicy, shouldn't it? I've always got bingo wings. Rashad DJ. Let's go, Lito. Yeah, so hot it's ball soup moment. Oh, shit, the game's kicked off. Sorry, guys. Let's get the timer up in the top right-hand corner. Sync up the game with me if you can. Newcastle at home, obviously at St. James's Park here. Liverpool on the road. Newcastle welcoming the champions of the Premier League here. Let's see if they can give a good account of themselves. And just while you're getting your score predictions in there, I've got the timer up in the top right corner, but let's have a little look at the... let's have a little cheeky little look at the team lineups here very quickly. So in goal for Newcastle, it's Pope. They got Trippier, Shah, Byrne, Livramento, Gomeres, Tonali, Joelinton, Elanga, Gordon, Barnes. You know, they obviously have had some joy against Liverpool in recent times, haven't they? They're a good side, but they are noticeably without Mr. Isak, who could well be on his way to the Scousers. Anthony Elanga gets in with an early chance. Rhythm is a dancer, Anthony Elanga. He scores goals from everywhere. Oh, it's Elanga. Oh, I can feel it in the air. Oh, it's Elanga. Oh, there he is. And he's won a chance at a corner there for Newcastle. Just put it on Big Dan Burns' head for Pete's sake, and it's a goal. Here it is, into the mixer it goes, and it's cleared away by Liverpool. Anyway, so Trippier, Shah, Dan Burn, Livramento, Gomeres, Tonali, Joelinton, Elanga, Gordon, Barnes, and Liverpool's team. Oh, it's all kicking off here. What's going on? Alisson in goals, Kirkes, Van Dijk, Konate, Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Wirtz, Salah, and Ekitike. That is Liverpool's lineup. Obviously, Ekitike looked great last time out. You know, it's a strong look lineup, isn't it? It's a strong look lineup from the Scousers there. Let's get your score predictions in. Let's see what you guys were saying. I'm going for 1-1 draw. Thank you, Sailor Bailey Moon, for subscribing, you legend. Yes, mate. I know, it's hotter than the inside of a McDonald's apple pie right now, lad. Bit cooler in Manchester, 2-1. Going to be 3-3, 3-1, 2-1 Newcastle, 3-1 Liverpool, 2-1. Yeah, sweating like a glass blower's arse. I like that one. 2-2, Toon comeback second half. 3-1. What's this camera shot? It just went into the moon cam there. I don't know. It took a little second to connect with ref cam. 3-1, you say, Ant-Man. You never wank alone. 2-2, 2-1 Newcastle. 3-1 Bin Dippers. 2-0 Liverpool. 2-2 draw, Sir Stephen. Both down to 10 men, yellow cards everywhere. Could be a feisty affair, this one. It started that way. 1-0 Liverpool, 2-0 Geordies. Yep, Daz reckons the Scousers win. 4-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Newcastle. I mean, my head says that the Scousers are going to win. But my heart says that the Scousers are going to drop some points, so I'm sticking with the draw. 2-1 to the Crocodile Shoes. Nice one, Jimmy Nail Brigade. How are you, man? This game about to be as spicy as your neighbour's arguments and that Vindaloo I had yesterday. Yeah, it could be. It does have the makings of a good game, this. Let's hope Anthony Elanga has a good one. They're going to need Gordon to perform. Obviously, they are without the Isak sort of player. They need a new striker. Obviously, Visser's in line, but ultimately, they are without a proper striker. Here is Toenail. Toenail on the ball for Newcastle. Toenail. Back to Shah. Trippier fed in down the right, and he's, it's a gash touch by Trippier. Basically touched that like he's tripped over. How old is Trips now? I mean, is he 33, 34? He's getting on a bit. Maybe he's not quite that old. I don't know. He looks young, doesn't he? Lee says 2-1 Newcastle United, but 2 tonight. I'm 2 team support United, any team who play Liverpool. Same with me, Lee. Totally agree with you. Yo, that Bonnet Island tour was funny being arrested. Oh, yeah, you saw I commented. Oh, nice one, Gary. Yeah, mate. Funny being reprimanded by the Popo in a subway. That was funny, mate. You would avoid we've got too much players. Hello, Jonathan Gallagher. Yes, mate. Yeah, you know it. Anyway, thanks, guys, there for getting your score predictions in. Dave Lister, the Scouser extraordinaire. Liverpool unbeaten in 17 consecutive Premier League games. That is filth. Do you know what, Paul Warby? You know, I'm starting to lose faith in the Amorim system, I must say. I don't think he's a bad coach, but I think we need to be able to play more than one way anyway. I think maybe we should mix it up. Honestly, we've got maybe a better setup for, a 4-2-3-1 or something. Maybe, or even a 4-4-2. Why not? It's surely about, maybe it's a time against the likes of Grimsby and Burnley gives us a chance maybe just to change something, experiment a little. Obviously, he's not going to do that, but I'm just saying I don't really like the fact that the system just doesn't seem to be effective for Manchester United still in the Premier League. So I'm not really liking it. I know you can't just change everything you're trying to do. He's got a system. We've got to back it. But also we do need to, managers have to learn to play different ways. They should have different types of systems and formations to call upon. So I don't think it's a bad thing. 1-1. Yeah, Elanga and Ekitike to score. See how Wirtz does in the Premier League. He was shit against Bournemouth. Yeah, that's it. Well, I can't really remember. Was it that game or another game? I mean, there was one game he had which we watched, which I thought he was very good. And I think that actually was the Bournemouth game. But fair enough, you're saying he was shit. I thought he was decent in that game. I don't know. But, he probably won't be living up to his price tag. That's the truth. 4-0 to Liverpool. Newcastle 2, Liverpool 1. Ref cam. I'm way behind the chat. Sorry, guys. Let me catch up. Okay, I'm live. Thank you, Martin Edwards, for liking the stream. Hello, TK. How's it going, you legend? And Urbano. Yeah, it's like Isaac pink slips, mate. You know what I mean? Pink slips for Isaac. Everton have signed Dwayne Dibbling in a 40 million deal. Dwayne Dibley? The Duke of Dork? They've signed Dwayne Dibley, the Duke of Dork. Yo, what's happening? 0793, how you doing? A legend has entered. A raw absolute legend. How you getting on the Ulster? Great to see you, my friend. Urbano Valdez, yes, you absolute scouse Mexican hero. It's so warm I've got Betty Swallocks. Oh, no. And Bruno, not an 8. Well, the jury's out, I guess, but he certainly was gassed yesterday. If Amorim wants to play 3-4-3, then he has to play Bruno in the correct position. And Bruno is definitely better further up because that is his position. Let's be honest. We need more 2 players in the central midfield. We should go 4-3-3. I like it. Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. You lost faith in Amorim when he said Luke Shaw was world class. World class at opening Frey Bentos pies. He's got that down to 0.6 seconds. You know what I mean? He holds the world record in the Guinness Book of World Records for the fastest Frey Bentos pie tin opening. That's quite an achievement. Ahmad and Cobby look for another club. Neither will get enough game time. That'd be interesting. I wonder if he stays, whether they're actually going to play him. I mean, he's massively undermined everything that the team's been doing. Yeah, you know it. Red Dwarf, that and Blackadder, the greatest comedies going. Only Fools and Horses, man. I love Only Fools myself, but Red Dwarf's my number 1. And Blackadder's in my top 5 as well. But Only Fools is right up there for me. I love it. I am actually, thank you, Sean Valvey. Yeah, I think I've I've logged for 70 days now, mate, in terms of the tracking. It's a slow process. I'm looking for this time next year. Pink Slips, remember getting a few of them back in the day. You done some street racing, did you, TK? Lunatic. Paul Walker vibes. Oh, that's a dodgy-ass challenge from Gravenbird through Bruno G. Shit the bed. Come on. That's a red card, mate. Let's have a little look at the VAR, man. Gravenbird just getting a yellow, is he? Yeah, he's just got a yellow card. I mean, that was actually pretty dangerous. Could destroy a Frey Bentos. Oh, I like him too. Yeah, maybe so, Spin. Could be. It's been a reasonably slow start, but there is a free kick opportunity, but it's near the halfway line here for Newcastle, but it gives them a chance to get forward here. Do you think Bruno needs to be dropped? I don't really know, but I feel like, he has to be more disciplined. He has to learn, if he's going to play that number 8 role, he has to stay in his position more. He needs to be more disciplined and actually a bit more rigid with his movements rather than, he can't just have some sort of free role where he's all over the place. That's the sort of impression I get that he thinks he should be doing. That's not. He needs to play the role of a number 8. He needs to sit in that midfield position, and he needs to learn how to do it. Otherwise, just play him at cam. I love Bruno personally. I think he's a great player, but he has got a bit of a stinking attitude sometimes. Yesterday, he spent more time moaning with the bloody ref than he did trying to score a frigging goal. You know what I mean? That's the problem. He's a bit of a moaning mini, that guy. But obviously, undoubtedly a great player. But let's be real. If there was a 100 million offer on the table from Saudi, now would not really be the worst time to let him go, even though I like him and I'd rather keep him because he's great for the team. And this is contrary to what I've said just a couple of weeks ago. But I kind of feel like, you know, if you were able to get a couple of actual proper central midfielders, then maybe Amorim's system could work. But with Cassie and Bruno and these guys, it's just not really feasible. Not at the moment, anyway. So, yeah, whereas if you could get Baleba and Edison or something, a couple of midfielders in there to really cover that midfield, then perhaps it could work. But we just haven't really got the midfield for it. Perhaps if he got a really like a Kante-esque partner to play alongside him, it's possible that he could be really good. But yeah, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about how it looks in midfield there. It's dodgy. Isaac is he's putting his plonker mate somewhere. Alan Shearer in the stands. He wasn't happy with Isaac. He's not happy with Isaac. Yeah, not at all. Up the tune, says Gio Granger. Welcome in, Gio. Should we start Heaton Wednesday night? I mean, I would. Definitely. But I'm sure he'll probably give the game to Onana. I'm not sure. Would you sell Mainu? I would not. I know there's talks about his future at the moment and whether or not he'll be staying. You know, he perhaps is a little bit frustrated about not being included in the plans, and I would be too if I was him, because he should be playing. So I hope he's obviously going to be featuring, you would think, unless he's going against the likes of Grimsby. But based on how the midfield's done, I'd absolutely chuck him in there at the moment. He can't do any worse. Will Caicedo type signing next to Bruno help? I mean, yes, it definitely would. Fernandes changes position. That's where like a Baleba would come in, isn't it? Fernandes changes position so much you can make a Kama Sutra from them. Oh, I bet you thought about that, hadn't you? The reason he missed that penalty is because he had already got into it, the ref. I know, and then he tried to lever it, mate. He's had an absolute stinker there. His head's gone. Hey, Ruddy Can't Game's making some burgers, lad. Come on, man. From New Jersey, we eat some boigers. Let's go, Ruddy. How you getting on today, mate? How's New York City today, man? I hope it's good. Hope it's a nice sunny day, mate. It's beautiful weather down here. You'll probably see me getting redder throughout the stream because I've been out in the garden doing all sorts of shite today. I've had a very productive day in the garden. I've done shitloads of stuff. You know, I've done some good stuff, guys. Done some good stuff today. Lots of gardening, lots of cutting trees down, lots of stuff. Finished my project of... I'll put it on my Patreon, actually. I'll have to do it tomorrow now, but I will put it on my Patreon. It's just a picture of my my log store that I made. I turned an old wooden double bed into a log store because we're going to have an open fire this winter. We've got a chimney, but we haven't used it for like 20 years. So I've got a chimney sweep coming in a month, and then I'm going to burn logs to heat the house because that is a better idea right now because I think I was paying like £200-300 a month last winter, in the winter months, December, January, those sorts of months, for heating. Fuck that. So, yeah. Sander Burge did look... Oh, Shoulder Barge did look suspect. Sorry, I read that as Sander Burge. Hi there, Solitude Guard. What's going on? He playing for 10s, Cunha and Buemo Mount. Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, in my opinion, Mount should be sacked off. And then you should, rotate the likes of Bruno and also Mbuemo and Cunha in those sorts of 10 roles. Hopefully we can get Stiller or Baleba or both. Yeah, there you go, you see. Dallo needs a stern word. Proper gash that was yesterday. Dallo was a stinker yesterday. What a bottle job. Big ups there, Gaz Highlights. How you doing, you legend? If we bought Hackney and Heumann for mid, that may help. Cheaper options. I mean, definitely cheaper options. We missed out on the best possible cheaper option. Oh, big chance for Liverpool. Shot on goal. Good save in the end by Pope. But it was a big shot there. We should play likes of Mainu on Wednesday. 100% Mainu's got to play. Nice cake, Cadet. One of your cards is on 2 already. Let's go, the cake. Come on. Love that. I hope you win, mate. I hope you win something. Give Mainu 200 grand a week. Well, I wouldn't say that, but, 150 maybe, and play him in the bloody first team. If you're in the first team at United, you should be on reasonable cash. I don't agree with giving these youngsters too much too soon, but maybe 120, 140, 150 max. But that's not unreasonable for the talent that he is, but if he's going to get a big money contract, he has to prove himself as a top-class player for us consistently for a couple of seasons first. But yeah, you think Bruno's down tools? We need to start Mainu over him soon. Is it true Mainu is looking to get out? I mean, I've heard the stories about it, and, I would understand if he did because he hasn't been getting played. But I really do not want to sell him. United fans in the chat, keep or sell Mainu? I mean, if we sold him, it's a mistake, I think, because he's a great young player. Great young player. Amorim just needs to pop him in there, forget about Gashimiro, and play Mainu. What's the worst that can happen? It's a bank holiday. Yeah, can the assistant play nice at giving double time? Yeah, I forgot it's a bank holiday. Top 3 dwarf episodes. Ticket to Ride, Officer Rimmer, and Queeg. Very interesting list there, Pete Chambers. Very interesting. Ticket to Ride is a great one. Series 7 was not the best, was it? But that episode is a banger, lad. The one where they go back into Dallas with JFK and all that. That's a banger, lad. Good shout. Queeg's just an all-time classic. We're talking Jape of the decade. You know what I mean? We're talking April, May, June, July, and August Fools. Love that episode as well. Officer Rimmer, is that one of the later ones where it's a flashback to him when he's younger and stuff? Yeah. From like season 10, maybe series 10. I think I watched that one the other day. I've seen them all, but I'm just trying to remember them. I'm not, so familiar with the episode names of the latter ones, But anyway, Grimsby going to smash up United on Wednesday. Come on, mate. What's your issue? You Grimsby dweller, you Grimsby merchant. Oh, shit. Elanga! Go on, son! Oh! Paul tried to pull it back to Joelinton, but just too far behind him. Bruno G picks it up. It's another chance here. Gordon makes his way through Liverpool's defence. He's still got it. And he's fallen over, mate. And there is a foul committed. In fact, it's a foul committed there. And the foul is committed. And it's a bit of a dirty challenge by Szoboszlai. Gordon's down. It's a free kick just outside the box from a wide angle. Chance for Newcastle. Grimsby incoming, yeah. Shit. Thank you so much for your super chat there, lad. TK. Oh, you're a bloody hero, lad. Thank you so much. He says, something for the house fund, dude. Keep up the great streams. Supporting United is stressful, but I know I'm not alone. You're a legend. Guys, come on. Rain down the red panties for him. It's red panty night. Rain down the red panties there for TK1958. Thank you very much, TK. You're a generous bastard, lad. Love you, mate. Thank you so much for getting in there with that. Please get some raw love in there immediately for TK. Very nice of you, dude. What a hero. Wouldn't it just be lovely to see this one smashed in? Who remembers that free kick that Beckham took when he was playing for AC Milan? It was from this sort of angle and he just binged it top bins. Tonali, what the? Oh, toenail! It's come off of his toenail. Well, that's the worst free kick I've ever seen in my life, mate. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tonali has put it out for a throw-in free kick. What the fuck did that mean? Oh, my God. I don't even know what he was doing. It's like he had some weird stanky leg spasm there when he kicked it. K-Cadet says, you'd sell Mainu, would you? Shit the bed. Lots of people saying keep here. Fair enough, keep. Yeah, well, Mainu would keep more to offer. Keep, sell. Amarin thinks Casemiro is better. Well, Casemiro is one of the greats, in all fairness, in his position over world football in the last 10 years or so, but he is older and slow as fuck now. Yeah, I know, it is a bit fil-flad. Move up Heaton. Oh, I love a cheeky barbecue, me. Sirens is a banger, yeah. My favourite episode, you couldn't stand Red Dwarf. What's the matter with you, madhouse? Get up my live chat. Both Bruno and Cassie are next season. Anyway, my favourite episodes of Red Dwarf, I'd have to say, my favourite episodes are Gunman of the Apocalypse. That's the one where they go back into the Wild West video game. That's a classic. I also like, really do love Back to Reality. That's a good one. Back to Reality is a banger where they wake up, they think they've been in a VR game. That one's awesome. Legion. Legion's a banger. Legion. The one where they meet that Gestalt entity. A Gestalt entity. Yeah. An amalgamation of all of them. You know what I mean? That's a good one as well. There's so many good ones. I love them all, to be fair. I really do. Backwards, what a classic that is. Backwards. Yeah, it's just a great show. It's just a great show. Boys from the Dwarf. Oh, also Quarantine's a banger, with Mr. Flibble and all that. Mr. Flibble's very angry. Oh, the Inquisitor's a good one, mate. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, that's a great one, Gaz, to be fair. Marooned is an absolute classic as well. Yeah. You know that famous Now speech from Richard III? Now! Something, 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 something. Yeah. That's a good one, mate. I've seen them all a million times. I love them. Open all hours is a classic. Granville, fetch your cloth, Granville. Do you know, I have listened to some of them on YouTube, actually, but I haven't listened to all of them. But I listened to some. I think the one I watched was, what was it? Something welcomes careful drivers or some shit like that. I can't remember now what it was called, but yeah, I have. Infinity? No, I can't remember now. It's a TV show in the UK. It's a sitcom. Yeah, I've heard the musical of That's Really Good Endor, yeah. The Dwayne Dibley episode, that's Back to Reality. I love that one, mate. Back to Reality with Dwayne Dibley. Dwayne Dibley? The Duke of Dork. White Hole's a banger, yeah. Back to Reality. Justice. I love that one as well, yeah, that's a great one. Also, another one that's underrated, if you ask me, Rimmerworld. Rimmerworld's a classic, where he goes and he populates his own planet full of rimmers. That's a classic. No, oh yeah, really, Pete. Fair play to you, lad. Chance for Newcastle, big chance. Keeper's clutched it. No dramas there for Allison. Yeah, we definitely need a goalie. Young ones was immense. Yeah, definitely. Fair play to you, mad ass. That's the one. That's it, Dave Lister. Yeah, that's the one. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. That's an epic one. Dimension Jump. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's a banger with Ace Rimmer, lad. Sorry, we're just probably nerding out too much for some people who've never even heard of this or seen this. We can talk about other stuff, but Red Dwarf's epic, mate. Yeah, that's true. He's also in the... Actually, it's Emo Hawk Polymorph, mate, isn't it? The second Polymorph episode. But yeah, you're right. I don't know. It does sound a bit sus now you mention it. Blackadder. Oh, I love it. I have a cunning plan, master. I have a cunning plan, sire. I know my Red Dwarf, mate. I pretty much, no joke, for the last, 2 years, I just go to sleep listening to an episode of Red Dwarf. I put an episode of Red Dwarf on and I go to sleep. And do you know what's really weird? I know I've just listed my favourite episodes, but they're not the episodes I watch to go to sleep. I usually watch the same, 5 or 6 episodes to go to sleep. It just puts me to sleep because I know them so well. I don't know, there's something comforting about it. I don't know. But the episodes that I watch to go to sleep to, right, this is weird, right? But, yeah, is the Rimmerworld one, the Inquisitor, Time Slides, and also Justice World. those are the ones that I usually bang on to sleep to, guys, and it puts me to sleep. Big chance this for Newcastle. If he can get there, he can't. It was a run down the left-hand side there by Harvey Barnes, but the ball fed in. Offside up there anyway, is there? What's going on? Foul committed? What's going on? Basil Fawlty for goalkeeper. Hey, Paul S. in Texas, you legend. Well, he certainly couldn't do any worse, could he? I'd even put Manuel in there, lad. Do you know what I mean? Ke? Yeah, the theme tune is epic. Female Holly was brilliant. Female Holly was great. Also, the male Holly was great. Both the Hollies are great, in my opinion. Probably prefer the original Holly in season 1 and 2, but still like the other Holly, definitely. You do the sleep thing with Blackadder? Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I love Blackadder as well. Some of those are absolutely... Well, they're all classic. That's amazing, Madass. Are you for real? Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's gone over when there's a pin at the back there for a foul. There is a foul. It's Kanate who has been brought down there by Big Dan Byrne. Hey, here's one for you guys. Name another player, right, that you have to say their first name. You know what I mean? Name another player. You know, like Dan Byrne. Like, it's very rare when you're describing Dan Byrne, you would say Byrne. For some reason, you call him Dan Byrne, don't you? Oh, I do anyway, most of the time. Right? You think backwards, yeah, oh, that's a banger. Yeah, very clever, mate. Love that one. No, I don't, mate. Yes, so in about a month's time, the new game's out, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, nice one, Gaz Wads. What's going on, Gaz? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I like the Far Show as well. It was good. I prefer maybe Harry Enfield and Chums and Harry and Paul, but I did definitely watch the Far Show and enjoy it, yeah. Suits you, sir. Nice, you do the same with bottom. Yeah, that was another good one. Eddie! That was another good one, mate. Oh, some of those ones. Like, you know that episode they get stuck on the fairground ride? That is hilarious, mate. Or the one where they go fishing. Love it. In fact, there's an episode of Bottom with Robert Luen in a.k.a. Crichton in the bar. Jane Defoe, Colo Torre, Michael Antonio. Joe Cole's definitely... You're right. You're so right. You're so right, Joe Cole. You can't say... If you said Cole, nobody would know you're talking about Joe Cole for a start. They think you were talking about maybe Andy Cole or Ashley Cole. Probably Andy Cole's the Cole that springs to mind for me. You know what I mean? So, yes, you're right, Joe Cole. Xavi Simons, that's so true as well. Joe Linton, Luke Shaw. Yeah, I guess that one works as well. Jermaine Defoe. Lesser so. Colo Torre. I guess you have to say that, yeah. Colo, you call him Colo. Oh, shit, that's a filthy challenge there. Canate's just pulled down. Oh, look at that. Come on, mate. That's a disgraceful challenge. Goodness me, he's nearly ripped the shirt off Gordon's back there. Yellow card. He's been booked. Canate's booked there. Yellow card. Absolutely silly defending. He's just almost ripped the shirt off of him. Kim says she's watching the end of a military tattoo on BBC One and doing a guard of honour to the First Minister of Scotland by singing and playing the pipes and drums, God Save the Queen. That's 1 minute. What? That's mental. Should be like, you know, Flower of Scotland or whatever it's called. Thistle of Scotland or something like that. I forget now. Mr. P, wonder who your favourite footballer is who didn't play for United. It's a tough one. Didn't play for United. Well, in recent years, it would be Son Heung-min. Growing up, it would probably be... I really liked Alan Shearer back in the day, to be fair. Always thought he was a great striker, great player. Also, Gaza. Also, Ronaldinho. Yeah. Romario. Batistuta. Yeah, JJ Okocha, great shout. David Silva. Yep, Dele Alli. Nicky Butt. That's so true, mate. You're so right. That's a good one, superstar. That's a banger, actually. Nobody says but, do they? Nobody says, oh, he was a great player, but wasn't he? Nobody says that. You have to say Nicky. It's like the law. You have to say Nicky Butt, mate. You're so right. That's a good one. Jemba, Paul Scholes. I don't know. You can say Scholesy. That's acceptable. Nice one, Ulster. Yes, mate. Benny Hill would be as well. Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow night. My one, not yours. Definitely tomorrow night. 100%. Yeah, I remember that. Johnny Depp was on the Far Show. That was funny as. Yeah, you're loving it. You're still quoting stuff from that Unlucky Elf. Oh, Harvey, but I tell you what, Newcastle are bringing the game to the Scousers here. Ball into the mixer for Gordon there from Harvey Barnes. It's a good cross, and it's attacked well there by Gordon in the round about the penalty spot. But I tell you what, it's just over from him. It's just over from him, and it's close. Newcastle are doing well here. Danny Alves, that's so true. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. No, never been there. Bristolian Mackham lad. Yeah, sure, William Reedy. No worries. Loads of people clip my stuff, mate. So, you know, you're no worries, dude. Carlton Cole, Alan Smith. You're antiseptic, phrasmotic, even compunctuous to have exhausted you so much perincom populations. Hey, thank you, Pete Chambers, lad. I really appreciate you there, my friend. Aid Edmondson's in the new Alien series. Is he really? No way. I need to carry on watching that. Wait a second. Here is now a big chance for Newcastle again. They're taking the game. It's Elanga. Elanga just waiting to the box on the right. Gets across to the back post. Great cross. Oh, Gordon. Oh, Allison clutches it. He just couldn't quite get out of it. This is great stuff, to be fair, by the Geordies. They're playing some good stuff here. They're taking the game here to the Scousers. And they're definitely looking the most likely to score at the moment. Some lovely play between the likes of Gordon and obviously Elanga there. And also Harvey Barnes getting in on it. To be fair, it's nice football here. Another chance. Elanga, Gordon, header wide. Oh my goodness me. That's 3 chances Gordon's had in just a few minutes. The chances are coming thick and fast. But unfortunately, there hasn't been enough quality on any of those finishes there by Gordon. But tell you what, Newcastle asking the questions. Still Crichton's wooden leg. Hand carved by naked penalties. Oh, yeah, Demba Ba. Yeah, Thierry Henry, that's a good one. Jemba, Bale. Roberto Carlos. So true. That's a great one. Nobody says Carlos, do they? You have to say Roberto. Muzzy is it? That's a good one as well. Burnt Hass. Did he sit down on a radiator when it's too hot or something? Marcello. Figo. No, you can say Figo. You just did. Zola. No, you can say Zola. You don't have to say Gianfranco Zola. You know what I mean? Unless we're talking about something different here. No. Maybe we're talking about a different topic and I'm just... Let me catch up on the chat. Danny Shittu. Eddie Howe. That's a good one, mate. You have to say Eddie, mate. You do. You have to legally say Eddie Howe, mate. You can't say Howe. You have to legally say Eddie. Such a good one there. David Seaman, because we can't just call him Seaman. Good call. Great shout. I mean, I hope so, Roy. Otherwise, what's the bloody point of signing him, mate? If that's the case, we need to sign somebody else. If he's coming in to be backup number 2, screw that. We need him to be number 1, so I'm hoping so. Morton Gamps Pedersen. Yeah. You have to say that. Not many, mate. Not many. Darren Bent. Come on, McGregor. You wouldn't just say Bent. No, you wouldn't. Not really. Unless you're talking about 100% Bent. And you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about 100% Bent. Do you remember that? That was good. What was his name? Oh, yeah, Lee Nelson. It was on that Lee Nelson show. There was a sketch of this Scouse footballer called something Bent. Jason Bent, was it? Don't know, but 100% Bent. That was fun. That was funny, that. Bernardo Silva, Man City scum. Yeah, you know it. Michael Owen, Tyson Fury, Bernd Troutman, Hauser, Faustino Asprilla. Yes, mate. Hello, Lee Heesman. How you doing? Anyway, enough of this bullshit name game, but that was fun. Niall Quinn, great shout. Steve Rod. Yeah, enough of this bullshit name game, but good shout. So I was just making the point. Sometimes there's certain players you have to say their name. Maybe Nick Pope's another one, but not quite as much as Dan Burn. But, you know, you can say Pope, can't you? But Nick Pope just makes sense. Tonali really well won back high up the pitch. Tonali surging forward. What a run! What a run, Tonali! Oh, no! Oh, my God. He just tried to waft the ball over to the two runners. It's just gone between them. They couldn't quite get there, and Alisson's clutched it. But goodness me, maybe he could have shot, but he just got away from him a little bit there. Oh, it's a great run by Tonali. Picked it up. Should have been a great goal-scoring chance there. It just sort of got away from him there. Oh, Newcastle impressing me here. They're battering Liverpool. This is a battering, isn't it? This is a battering, guys. By the way, big ups to you if you're just getting in the chat. Do us a favour, smash that like button on it. See if we can hit 200 likes by half-time. We're on 166. Big up to you 166 legends that have smashed the like button. Keep drubbing those thumbs ups. You know it makes sense. Also, if you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe. Click the red button down below and subscribe to the channel. We're on here daily with the latest United news and also covering watch-alongs, big games. Of course, we're doing the League Cup third round, is it? Game against Grimsby on Wednesday. Thing is, you say Ryan Giggs, but certain players, you can put an E on the end, and you're allowed to say it on its own, like Scholesy, Giggsy, you know. Callum Wilson is now playing for West Ham, I want to say, mate. Is it West Ham? I've forgotten. But he's definitely signed for someone else. Is it West Ham? Hey, Gary Mathers, what's going on, lad? How you doing, Gary Mathers? No, I haven't actually, Roy Keane. I've already got a €97, which I evoed up now. I'm pissed off. What did his brother's missus call him? Big boy. Hairy chest. A hairy-chested beast. West Ham, yeah. Well, that's it, West Ham, yeah. Thank you, guys. No, you can't just say Okocha. You have to say JJ. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Piggy, would you be in favour of selling Cobby? No. We need to give Cobby a chance, man. Plus, also think about this. Once the likes of Bruno Fernandes is gone, and let's be real, he's probably going to be gone next summer. It's the time to cash in for Man United is next summer. That makes the most sense. And it makes sense for Bruno to be here until the World Cup, and then after that, move. So that's the time to sell him to Saudi for 70 mil or 60 mil or whatever you can get for him in a year's time. That makes sense. And by then, you're going to need Cobby. And Cobby can play cam. Cobby can... Well, I think Cobby can play 6. I think he could probably do that job just as well as Cassie at this stage. So I think he can play 6. I'll just chuck him in there at 6 at the moment. Second round, we're not in Europe. Oh, it's the second round. Oh, my bad. Sorry, yeah, second round of League Cup. Oh, man. Not in Europe. What? That's horrible. So we have to start in the second round. Oh, you're taking the piss! Oh, fuck off! You've been getting absolutely battered under the cosh for the last half an hour, and Gravenberch just plucked out a daisy cutter right in the bottom left-hand bins! For fuck's sake! The bin dippers have found the bottom left bins! No surprise there, is there? Gosh! Oh, it's a spanker of a goal! It's a spanker of a goal by Gravenberch! You have to say it's a hell of a finish! It's right in the bottom left-hand corner. It's a filthy finish from distance, and it's very good. But goodness me! That's shit. Newcastle have been battering them for 35 minutes. Oh, look at that. That's a finish. That is a cold, ice-cold, chilly on the old Willie finish. Look at that. He's megged Bruno G, is it? Yeah. He's megged him, mate. You've been megged. You've been megged hardcore. Oh, it's a horribly nice finish, you have to say. Piss poor. That was totally against the run of play. Newcastle were absolutely battering them for this entirety of this game so far. But it's Liverpool who lead. Gasharama, mate. It was a heck of a finish. What a placement. Oh, Liverpool lead 1-0 against the Geordies. Piss poor. Could have signed him. Yeah, it was a nice goal. That totally against the run of play, wasn't it? Totally. That's really taking the wind out of the Geordie sails. Yeah, let Cobby grow up, precisely. I don't really remember that one, you know, Douglas Wood. I remember Takeshi's Castle. Pig United, they agree when they want a chance of top 4. Oh, come on, Daniel. Change the record there, Daniel. Second round for the first time. That's horrible, isn't it, Indy? Yeah, that just feels odd and weird. That's what happens when you don't take your chances. So true, so true. Gordon just, you know, not being able to convert anything up there. Not getting a convincing sort of solid contact on any of those chances, really. But he did get all those chances. Signs of champions, that is, scoring went up against it. Oh, jabby bastards. Yeah, man. Assuming Bruno goes, who would be the ideal person to get the captaincy? I mean, I guess maybe long term it would be De Ligt. I could see him maybe doing the job, but other than that, I'm struggling. Maybe Cunha one day, possibly. I don't know. Would you even take Isaac for what they're asking? No, he seems like a tip, mate. Some sort of mercenary prima donna prat. He's left his team in the lurch. Don't want him. I did, but not anymore. I think he's a wrong one now. Don't deserve it, but I don't care. No, they definitely did not deserve to be leading there, but fair enough. Lucky goal. Yep, still plenty of time raising. Oh, yeah. Anyway, come on, Newcastle. Hopefully that livens them up. Sully Griffin, that was a dutty finish, wasn't it? Fair play. I don't think it was deflected. I think it was just through the legs. I think it was like a nuts through the legs. So that's what world-class players can do. What champions do. Slight deflection. Maybe there was a deflection then, guys. Yeah. Maybe there was. You need 2.5 time. Aiden says, we can take a battering, Piggy, because we have a goalkeeper. That makes sense. I mean, Allison is a very top keeper, and he's already shown himself to be not flustered in this game so far, even up against it a little bit there early on. Liverpool been so crap. Not great. Here's Newcastle, though. They just need to keep doing what they were doing before that goal went in. Yeah, we're still going in. It don't matter if there was a deflection. That's the bottom line. Fair enough, fair enough. No, it was a nice finish. It was a dotty finish, to be fair. So we see a response. This looks nice. Newcastle, big chance. Why shoot there, Tonali? Why shoot there? He's just hit it into legs. Alanga picks it up wide right for Newcastle up against Kirkes. And he delivers a great ball to the back post. All but Schobersley's there to head it by, and good defending by him. Otherwise, there was a very eager Anthony Gordon waiting at the back post, lurking, ready to tuck that one away. Yeah, Urbano's a don, isn't he? You're absolutely right. He is a nice fella, ain't he? Definitely. What a legend. He's a legend of the Hamada, no doubt. No doubt. If he wasn't a Scouser, he'd be a moderator. But I can't have... that's one rule. Actually, I've got 3 rules. Basically, I will have moderators on this channel who are, you know, as long as they're sound and, you know, they're my friends. It doesn't really matter what team they support. But I have 3 rules. We will never have a Scouse moderator. You know, we will never have a City moderator. Man City's come a moderator. Yeah, we'll never have that. And we'll never have a Leeds fan as a moderator. Those are my 3 conditions. Those are the only ones. So we'll never have those comers as mods, guys. But Urbano would be if he wasn't actually a Scouser. But this is Man United channel. I can't be seen having Scousers as moderators, mate. Oh, it's vomitous behaviour. Can't Eddie Howe and Tuchel just do a quick job swap already? That would be nice. Nice for England. Did you never know that, Urbano? I'm sure I told you that before, mate. Yeah. Can't have no scummers. Stan goes, there goes my mod application. Break another guitar. I don't have any more guitars to break right now. Well, I do have one, but I don't want to break it. It's actually a nice guitar. So Zane's next in line for a moderator. Zane's already a moderator, mate. Do you not know that? Zane's already a moderator. Yeah, no, Zane's an Arsenal scummer. That's almost the limit, but we've got about three Arsenal moderators. We've got Ruddy, we've got the Cinnamon, and we've got Zane. We've got actually 3 Arsenal scummers. But that's where I draw the line. Fracture, yes, mate. How you doing, you legend? I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I was doing better when it was 0-0, and I thought the Geordies were going to score. But, yeah, I'm not doing too bad. How are you getting on there, Fracture, lad? Leeds, if the air in a packet Christmas. Newcastle couldn't finish the pudding. No. Happy to be here. Well, thank you, Urbano. You're a legend. You know, you're a mod on my gaming channel, but I can't be seen fraternising with the enemy, mate. It's that simple, you know what I mean? Sky Ave Refcam, I know it's pretty cool actually, but also a bit annoying at the same time. But it reminds me of, do you remember that sick, maybe it was a Nike advert back in the day where it had like that POV. Who was it? Like some scummer ended up playing for Arsenal in the video. It was all POV. It's like that sort of vibe. It was a good advert, to be fair. Can't force him to do swap deal. That's bad, Raisin Devil. Yeah, well, he's just a backup, mate. We do need to get a new one. Pretty good chair then. Doing good time. Enjoy the long weekend. Oh, lovely, weren't it? Goodness me, what a lovely day today, mate. I was out in the garden doing a lot of gardening and stuff today. Oh, I don't believe it. It's another chance for Liverpool. Ooh! Across the face of goal there. Jones misses it. Could have been, should have been there. Should have been 2-0, really, there, Scousers. But Newcastle get away with that one. They're not scoring 4. They look poor. Well, they've almost just scored 2. Oh, I don't know, Mick. I would like to, actually. I've just had a really big cup of coffee. It probably wouldn't sit well in my stomach. It's one of them, Daniel, yeah. Good shout, Aiden. Being a mod for Piggy's the closest Arsenal get to a title. All right, then. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I haven't really seen it too much, but I guess it's a modernisation, isn't it? They've done well so far at their new stadium, haven't they? So they'll see it as maybe a bit lucky. Scouser luck needs to run out sooner or later. Scott down and welcome in. Exactly, it does. But sign of a good team. Exactly, Urbano. There you go. Super chat. Lovely day you was at work. Well, I hope you got double money, Mark, or at least time and a half. You'll beat them next week, Scott. Arsenal look well better. No way. It's already on 18 reposts. Well, that's banging, Gazwads. Thank you, everyone who's hit the repost there on X. Links at the top of the chat. That's banging, Gazwads. Gonna go right through you, Piggy. It does, mate. It's a diuretic, isn't it? Vinnie Jones. Got a space gas for your top 3 fans, mate. Nothing wrong with Goodison. Nah, true. Ezio, thank you for the super chat. I don't think it's true. I think we'd be forced to let him go unless we're going to get big, old, juicy, fat cash for him. I'm talking big cash, 90 million or something. Unless somebody's offering us some crazy cash, I don't want to sell him. I think he's got a big prospect for the future. So I wouldn't get rid of him, mate. But, I mean, apparently he's upset about not being featured, and I get it. If that's the case, I understand, because, he should be playing right now. He should be playing, and he's not. So I hope Amarin puts him in there against Grimsby and Burnley, and we see him for at least the next 2 games in a row. Hopefully feeling good about our chances. Yeah, nice and continuing good pitch. Thank you, Fracture. Oh, no, you're talking to Door, yeah. Football gods of Scousers. Nah, mate, come on. What's Everton Stadium called? What is it called again now? It's not called New Goodison, is it? No, it's called, I've forgotten the name of it now. Just tuning in, this game worth watching. Yeah, I mean, it's not been a bad game. I mean, Newcastle battered them for the first half an hour. Now Liverpool sort of got on top. They scored a goal against a run of play, a really nice goal actually from Gravenberch. And now really they're sort of taking the game to Newcastle here. So yeah, it was a good game, and it has the potential still to be a good game. It's not a bad game, mate. That's a pretty nutty raisin. 41 games without a goal. They do, Pete. I mean, Gordon, bless him, you know, didn't finish any of the chances that he got earlier on, and he did have a good few. Chelsea will finish higher than Arsenal. Bet my mortgage on it. Interesting. Manu probably to Chelsea. That would be pure filth, lad. Yeah, we're going to batter Grimsby, mate. Come on. Of course we're going to batter them. Batter them. Sorry, not batty them. Batter them. We're coming up to half-time, by the way. It's already hit the 45, just about to. And we have smashed 200 likes. So, thank you. Oh, shit, another yellow card here. It's all kicking off between Kirkes and Gordon. And there's a yellow card coming out here. Challenge from Kirkes, not received well there by Anthony Gordon. We've already smashed 200 likes. So, thank you, everyone, for smashing that like and everything there. Legends. Cake, how's your bingo getting on, lad? How's your match bingo getting on? David Dickinson Stadium, cheap as chips. Paddison Park. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Hill Dickinson Stadium. That is a shit name for a stadium, to be honest. But Paddison Park, that would have been a good one. Nah, you should not be winning, really. Liverpool fluke bastards can't take a shit and they scored. I know. Newcastle can get something out of this yet. They can. They've been the better side over the 45 minutes. But Liverpool lead. I know, Grealish getting the assist, lad. Oh, shit, hang on. What's this? They're checking the VAR here. Possible red card for Anthony Gordon going in behind. Oh, they're going to give a red card. They can't stitch Newcastle up like this. It's going to be a red card, guys. He's going to go look at the monitor. He's going to give this as a red, I reckon. He's gone through the back of Virgil van Dijk head with a raking studs-up tackle into the back of Virgil's calf. He can't be doing that. He's going to get sent off, guys. He's had a stinker. He's going to get sent. Like, if they look at this, which they are, the ref's gone over to have a look at the monitor. He will see the raking contact of the studs-up challenge there in the back. I mean, from that angle, it's not that bad that they're showing. But if you see it from the other angle, you can clearly see, yeah, this angle, you can clearly see studs up, raked him down the back of his calf, and he's nowhere near the ball. Fuck me, that's a terrible challenge. He is getting sent off, mate. Ref's having a look at this. He's going to send him. He's going to send Anthony Gordon, guys. It's going to be game over for the Geordies here, really. It's a stupid tackle, that. What's he doing? He's nowhere near it. It's not in a dangerous area. Virgil's trying to long ball it up the pitch. And Gordon comes in and out of nowhere studs up behind him in his calf. It's the stupid... What's he thinking, Gordon? He's ruined it for everyone, this twat. What's he thinking? Referee says... He's consulting the VAR room as well. What? He's just looked at the fucking monitor. Oh, wait, no, he's... Oh, he sent him off. Yes, it's a red card. It was always coming. That's Anthony Gordon's fault. What a bloody idiot. That's his own fault and nobody else's fault. What's he doing? Virgil van Dijk's in his own half, playing along ball at the pitch. Gordon comes in out of nowhere, slides in and takes him out from behind. It's dumb as you like. You know, I'm pissed off. I'm not even a Newcastle fan, mate. I'm pissed off. He's ruined it for everyone, this twat. Oh, fucking hell. What an idiot. Yeah, that was stupid, wasn't it? Boris Johnson, thank you for the £5 super chat. He says, top ho, Piggy. I think I once doing cocaine, but I sneezed, and so, it did not go up my nose. In fact, it may have been icing sugar. Just me being me. Yeah, nice one, Boris. Thank you for the fiver there, mate. Now, get out. Nice one, Boris. Yeah, so stupid. I know, that was so ridiculous. Brilliant tackle, hardly touching, could have killed him. It was just unnecessary. It was just pointless. Like, there's no need for it. It's not a last-ditch challenge where you're having to make it to deny a goal. It's just a needless, stupid, unnecessary, gas-tastic challenge. Cake says, I've not got a line yet. I've got 3 cards in 4 to go. That's for 2 lines. Go on, the Cake. Did you get an extra tenner bonus when you deposited a £5 or not, lad? See you, mate. What a twat. Yeah, fracture. Oh, my God. Absolutely gas-tastic, mate. What the hell is he doing? Idiot. Sully says that's criminal. Get that toffee bastard off. Sully, he's definitely deserved to be sent. It was I mean, what an idiot. He's let his team down there. He's let all the rivals of Liverpool down as well. He's let everyone down. It's definitely a red card. It's stupid. Yeah, he's lost his head there. Idiot. Very stupid tackle. So stupid. Bad tackle, red all day. A stupid, reckless, unnecessary challenge. Mate, thank you for that, Sully. I appreciate you. Scott Downer, let's go. You're going to get sent off and at least hit the scout scummer properly. Scott Downer says, well. Paul S. in Texas, thank you so much for getting in here raw with a super chat again there, my friend. Paul S. in Texas, lad, the Lone Star State legend. The mentality of our kids has been contaminated by the likes of Sancho and Garnacho, who should be forced to train far away, preferably a different city. Well, I mean, they are training away from the first team, aren't they? And we are trying to find them clubs. The reality is they're just absolutely got all the power. They've got the contracts, they've got the money. As long as they do their obligations, they're going to get paid. And they can just basically wait on until the end of the transfer window, force our hand a little bit, hoping that we accept the moves that they want. You know, so they've got all the power, sadly. It's piss poor, isn't it, Paul? They are toxic melts. They do need to be sacked off immediately. Yeah, thank you for that, Paul, lad. 100%. Let's go, Pete Photography. Hey, Rush Mano, what's going on? He says, love United, hate Glazers. Shithouses still here with their talons all gripping around Manchester United's throat, aren't they? What a set of shithouses. Zlatan Ibrahimovic knows a red card. Zlatan would never do such stupidity. If Zlatan's going to get the red card, Zlatan will make sure that the kung fu kicks someone in the neck. Zlatan will put somebody in hospital if he's going to get red. He will not waste it on stupid Jackal. There's the half-time whistle, and Newcastle have really shat it. They were the better team by a long way for 30 minutes of the game. They were battering Liverpool. Gordon couldn't finish his dinner, unfortunately, up there, but they created a lot of chances, and they were going to create a lot of chances. And then Liverpool got a goal against the run of play, undeservedly really, but a lucky goal for them. They did get the goal. And the response from Newcastle was to melt a little bit. And the response from Anthony Gordon was absolutely to melt and let his team down. And they go in at half-time with 10 men, thanks to a stupid, unnecessary, ridiculously gas challenge by Anthony Gordon. Yeah, definitely a red card. Definitely a red card. That's good, Dave. Great tackle. Yeah, Newcastle's dirty side. Yeah, it was just stupid anyway. So that's what's happened. It's cost them because now they've got 10 men and they're probably going to lose this one, aren't they? Gordon off, yeah. Liverpool's so lucky as well, man. So lucky. I know, so lucky. Nice, yeah, you put a fiver on, and it gave me an extra 10, so it's good that. Nice one, Kate. Yeah, well, I'll just say it again one more time here today. We are sponsored by Match Bingo for the rest of August. If you want to do us a favour and check it out, you can. UK only, 18 plus, gamble aware. Links in the description or scan the QR code. Nice one, mate. Red all day. Needless red. Media will be like, aren't Liverpool great for beating 10-man Newcastle? Blah, blah, blah. Filth, isn't it? I know. The Everton ground is named after a legal firm in Liverpool. That's gash. Hill Dickinson. It's suspect, mate. The David Dickinson Stadium, mate. Cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. Eddie Howe will be fuming. Newcastle won't make a big club with this sort of antics. No, it's just... He's honestly... got to have a big old look in the mirror, Anthony Gordon, for his... He needs to literally have his head slapped against the wall there whilst watching that incident in slow-mo. Because there is no reason for him to do that. It's the stupidest red card you'll see. There's literally no need for it. It's ridiculous. Finally, the refs are mic'd up. Yeah, I know. It's quite good, actually. I like that. I like that they give their explanation to the stadium and the crowd right there and then. I agree. Idiot Gordon, I hope we finish above Newcastle. Salah been very quiet. Stupid tackle. Nothing wrong with Van Dijk. At least Roy Keane took out his leg. Precisely. If you're going to do it, at least do them properly. Oh, no worries, buddy. Yes, it's UK only. I know, UK only match bingo, but there you go. Nunes, time for the Magpies. Newcastle need to sell Isaac. What a mess they made. We'll end up a farcical 4-0 now. Yeah, I don't know, Gio. I think Snookerist is kind of right. I think Liverpool will score a couple now. They'll exploit the 10 men of Newcastle here. Love United, hate Ineos. And the Glazers shithouses, yeah. Very much so. Half-time 1-0. They've had a bit of a mare there, Jamie Riley, lad. They've shat it. They've shat it big time. It's Zayn Miyassi with a super chat. Zayn Miyassi's in here. What's going on, Zayn? Thank you for that. He says, why didn't Sesko start and what happens if he turns out like Holy Land? Have you like not been following what's been going on there, Zamiasi? Isak is using, you know, his shithouse tactics to try and obviously get a move to Liverpool. I know you know that, I'm guessing. You're just being truculent, lad. But that's fine. Yeah, listen to Rashmano. Isak's situation really affecting Newcastle. Just shows how poor the mentality is. There you go. You know, their star striker is halfway through the summer transfer window. Has had his head turned. He wants to leave and go to Liverpool, and that's the team they're playing tonight. And, you know, it's a terrible situation for Eddie Howe, really. They don't have a striker. They should have their really world-class striker ready to do battle for them, but because he's such a mercenary, he's trying to squeeze that move away, isn't he? It's a scum situation. So, yeah. You're just happy that United aren't playing. Newcastle are fucked. Gordon will be suspended next game. They can't buy a goal, can they? Yeah, big problem, that. Ankle break. I mean, to be fair, they'll sign a new striker. They're working on Visser, aren't they? They'll sign a new striker before the window closes. That's in 6 days, so should have just gone studs up, May, as well. Well, he did. He did go studs up. He raked down the back of his calf, to be fair, but he should have gone through him, you mean, yeah? Ankle break had to go. Well, yeah, it was just a stupid challenge. Strange coping narratives coming in thick and fast. Yeah, I know. Clearly, after this, Isak will never play for Newcastle. No, he won't. They don't get called. Wouldn't it be interesting if he was just in the starting 11 tonight randomly? Stupid challenge from Gordon. Being a United fan's depressing, mate. Oh, Viraj is tough going, isn't it? You know, I mean, we have to keep the faith. We've got a couple of easily winnable fixtures coming up in Grimsby and Burnley. But after international break, things are getting very tough for us. I don't think he does, mate. I know exactly, Jonathan, or at least make it for, stopping an opposition goal or last-ditch tackle or just deny someone from going. Remember that red card Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had that time, where he's running back towards his own goal and he's got to catch up. I forget who he's taken out now, guys, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just done him and got the red card, but that was a great red card. You know what I mean? That's the difference. That was a banging red card. Thank you so much, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for taking one for the team. That was a banging red card. This one is just a needless, stupid red card. That's the difference. Some red cards are awesome. Some red cards are actually noble. Think about Luis Suarez when he got sent off for Uruguay that time, when he stopped that penalty on the line, or stopped that shot on the line and given away a penalty, and then Asamoah Gyan's missed it, and then Uruguay went through against Ghana, mate. Remember that? Imagine that. That's an awesome red card. You know what I mean? Whereas this one was just a stupid, needless, gash red card. Hope for Anthony Gordon used this time to reflect on his actions and change his silly hairstyle. Yeah, good shout. Gordon needs to be made to clean Isak's boots. They were doing really well before all that. Oh no, sorry to hear that, mate. Get well soon, Herb. Lower back pain is no joke, mate. I've had it a lot throughout my life. It's awful, mate. I feel you. 8 seconds later, cut swearing. Oh, shit. Guys, Gordon's a lifelong Liverpool fan. He didn't want to have to score against us. Thank you, Paul S. in Texas, for the super chat. He says, would James Cameron start Højlund? James Cameron would cast Rasmus Højlund as Jack Dawson in another remake of Titanic 2, Back from the Depths. You know what I mean? Sully Griffin, thank you, because it's a horror movie, mate. Sully Griffin, thank you so much for the super chat as well, you legend. He says this, Pig, if you were fouled like that, how quickly would the fist be flying? To be honest, that wasn't, there wasn't much in that particular one. Do you know what I mean? Was there? I'd have just been happy that the twat was sent off. He didn't really catch in that much. If I was Van Dijk, I'd be like laughing, thinking this guy's an idiot. He's just done us a massive favour, so I'd actually be loving it in that instance. Zami asks you with another super chat. He says, 2 meltdowns so far in a row. Will we have a trilogy at Grimsby? No. We've got to batter Grimsby. Surely we're battering Grimsby. I mean, it's their FA Cup. It's their final, isn't it? It's like an FA Cup final for them. Obviously, it's League Cup, but it's like their final, of course, hosting United. So it won't be easy. They'll be up for it, but surely our quality will shine through, mate. Jeff Madrak, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Greetings, lad. Greetings. Thank you. He says, greetings, Piggy. Great job as usual. Total agreement on the Gordon red card. Dum. Oh, so stupid, mate. So silly. So stupid. It definitely was, mate. It was ridiculous. It was just it was definite red card. Gash. Right, I just need a quick slash, guys, and grab a can. I'm almost out of water, so give me 1 minute. There's 316 legends in here. That's a Steve Austin amount of people. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat. Also, hit the likes. We're nearly at 300 likes. Talk amongst yourselves for 1 minute, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I won't be long. Yo, 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 I'm back, everybody. What a shit half that was, in a sense. You know, we were thinking Newcastle were going to get on top. Liverpool against the run of play, get the goal, and then it's a sending off for Gordon. He's ruined the spectacle, mate. It's garbage. Nightmare. Rushmano, it's going well, mate. So basically, update, in case you don't know, I did mention it on a stream, but most people probably weren't in that one to see it, to hear it. But basically, we've been granted the mortgage, so we've got the funding. Get in there, my son. And now we have to go through the whole process of dealing with the estate, to be, basically because it's a sale by the estate. And it's going to take a couple of months because of all the legal shite that's going on. But fucking get in there, my son. We're staying in the house, lad. We're staying in the house. And it's awesome, mate. Obviously, next couple of months is going to be loads to sort out. Legal stuff going on, solicitors back and forth, because we've got two solicitors, one representing us for the house purchase, the other representing the estate. And so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But it is awesome. It is awesome news. We get to keep the house. This is the only house I've actually ever lived in, as sad as that may sound. Been here my whole life. So, you know, it was a big thing for me to try and stay in this house. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I would have been heartbroken, to be honest, to leave the house. So I am very happy that I'm staying in the house. At least it seems that way at the moment. I am the sort of pessimistic individual. I feel like something's going to go wrong. But, you know, at the moment, we've got the funding in place. We've got the offer, the mortgage offer, and it's being dealt with by the solicitors at the moment. It could be a month or two. You know, that's the latest. So get in there. Thank you for asking. Thank you, everyone who's supported this channel and enabled me to be able to even get the mortgage that we needed for this. And obviously Mrs. P for working really hard. She's been working 3 night shifts a week at this care home, doing 12-hour night shifts. You know, that's no joke, really. In a dementia care home, it's pretty hardcore. So she's been working hard for it as well, and we've been able to do it. So get in there. Thank you, Rushmano. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, lad. And thank you, Ruddy, and everyone as well. Thank you so much. Yes, I know. Well, not quite yet, but soon, Stuart Zekman, soon. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, everybody. You're a set of legends. Yeah. I mean, it's good news, mate. Definitely, it is really good news. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it when we were just on the limit, basically. You know, just on the limit. I mean, I'll just tell you, basically, I don't really care. We needed to borrow 240, right, to buy out my brother and sister, and you know, they only lend you about 4.5 times your earnings. And we only just did it, so you can work out how much we earn between us by that. But we only just, by the skin of our ball bag, got the amount we needed there. So, yeah. I have to show my self-employed earnings, so I just had to show them, like, my, you know, my tax documents, my SA82, is it called, or whatever, I don't know. I had to show them all my tax documents, mate, and everything. Just as a self-employed individual, basically. Canute, thank you for the love hearts, Canute, you legend. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate Cadet. I appreciate you, legend. Thank you so much. Yes. Well, it's not terrible, Ezio, you know, but it's also not great. But we're going to remortgage in 5 years. Basically, you know, the situation, you know, we couldn't get a high street mortgage. So, but it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's about 5%, which isn't great, but it's also not that bad, mate. It's really not that bad. And we're going to remortgage in about 5 years and hopefully get, like, I don't know, a sick-ass 1% mortgage or something. I don't know, but that's the idea, mate. Yeah, a lot of pressure off the shoulders. Oh, it is, mate, it is. And, like, I wasn't doing anything around the house or anything because I wasn't sure if I was staying. Like, last couple of days, I've just been doing loads. I've been sorting the garden out, doing all sorts of stuff around the house to you know, because we think we're staying anyway. So now I can actually move on with my life a little bit in that sense. Yeah. Thank you. Nice one, Pete Greenall. Yeah, I can't believe they scored against the runner play there, mate. There you go, Ezio. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's a pretty good, you know, it's any deal. I would have taken any deal, really. So it's a good... We're going to definitely remortgage it in 5 years, though, yeah. No, we didn't, ES-Clad. No. Thank you so much, Fracture. I appreciate you, my man. I would probably go to sleep in my bed and then have a poo, mate. I'd probably shit the bed, lad, if Man United lose to Grimsby. I don't even want to think about it. Do you remember that MK Dons game a few years back? I don't even want to think about it, mate. Second half's underway. Sync up with us if you can. Timers in the top right-hand corner. Newcastle with 10 men get us underway here. Long ball up the pitch. They're going to have to really play unbelievably here to get a result because they've got 10 men and Liverpool with their tails up 10 minutes before the half-time whistle as well. It's going to be tough, this. And it's a shot on goal already by Gakpo. He keeps it alive. Another shot on goal. It's 2-0 for Liverpool. It's taken precisely 19 fucking seconds for Ekitike to get on the score sheet in the second half. And Newcastle were pumped and dumped, mate. Oh, my God. What a stone-cold finish again by Hugo Ekitike. It's right in the bottom left-hand corner, off the inside of the post. I mean, it's just another filthy finish, man. And this guy looks the real business, to be honest. But what a finish. And Newcastle absolutely done in the start of the second half within 19 seconds. Yes, Rushmano, apart from us rival fans watching this shit show now. This was supposed to be a successful hate-along with us watching the Scousers drop a couple of points at least. But now it's 2-0 to Liverpool, and they're cooking now against 10 men. They probably will win 4-0 now. Scousers going to go top of the bloody table, aren't they? They're going to win 4-0 here. Piss it. Oh, 20 seconds in the second half. What a crumble job by Newcastle there. Nice. What is it, Ruddy? Yeah, it's a nasty thing, mate. It's a very nice... Thank you, Solar Quinto. She is a Don. She is a Don, mate. Yeah, no, that's it. She's doing a real meaningful job, man. That's it. Real meaningful job. Good news. Thank you so much, you viewed. Oh, nice one, Macca. Yeah, well, Mrs. P's very good at with people, you know, so very happy. Thank you, Dermot. No, not at the moment anyway, unless I have an argument with Mrs. P, then I'll be out wild camping in a tent. Yeah, precisely. Disco Davey does need time, I know. Listen, I do think this, though, right? The system that is being deployed by Amorim, I've got no issue with working on that system. However, we should be able to play more than one formation anyway. We should definitely be able to do that. And we should be the sort of team that changes depending on who we're playing, depending on the game, depending on the needs against the opposition we're playing. We shouldn't just rigidly play the same thing all the time. That's what I think. So I'd actually really like to see in this Grimsby and Burnley game, I know it's not going to happen because, of course, we're sticking with this Amorim ball, but it doesn't seem to really be working for us. I would like to see us try and play a different way. With a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2, or just something with a bit of difference than what we're doing. And I'm not saying that's dead. I'm not saying never play like that again. But I'm just saying in certain games, I feel like, you know, it's just holding us back. It wouldn't hurt to be able to play one or two different ways, you know. And another thing I'd have to say is that this current system that we've got, it would work a lot better if we had two really quality, proven attacking, no, box to box, but sound defensive midfielders, you know, like, you know, if we had, say, Belabor alongside the likes of, I don't know, just like Edison or someone like that, or whoever, just somebody who can cover that ground. If you've got two players, you know, working in tandem, going up and down, box to box, but defensively covering, they've got the athleticism and the speed and all that stuff to cover that space, then that system is much more likely to be a success. But with Casemiro, he's slow, and Bruno, who's not a true number 8, it's not convincing. And then Ugarte's slow, you know, as well. He's not the best in that sense. And also, you know, it's just, yeah, we need a different midfielders really to implement that system properly. I don't like it. Thornster, what's going on? Oh, I say, mate, how you doing, Thornster, mate? That MK Dons game was mad, wasn't it? She puts up with a lot, mate. Yeah, stupid Gordon's let everyone down, mate. It's 2-0 to the Scousers now, and I think that is going to be it, isn't it? It's probably going to be 4-0. Get your new predictions in there. I predicted 1-1 at the start of the game. Well, obviously, that's now shit the bed. Thanks to Anthony Gordon, mainly. Yeah, game over. Rip Geordies, yeah. I'm not afraid, mate. We're going to batter Grimsby. But get your new predictions in. I'm going 4-0 to the Scousers. I do think they're just going to have their wicked way with Newcastle now. They got 10 men. Exactly. Rip Geordie, says Stephen. Hate watch shutdown. Gash, isn't it? Why can't we score goals? That's another concern. It's just the clinicality. We've signed goal scorers and they can't score either, mate. It is a bit worrying, that. Take that, Geordie shits. Oh. I think Ekitike looks better so far, James. To be honest, I have been impressed with Ekitike. He looks strong, quick, dangerous, good movement, good finishing so far. Honestly think he looks better so far, mate. You hate the Premier League. You can't watch the Dippers play. It makes my eyes bleed. Well, we were hoping they were going to get done here. You know, like they did in the... We watched them in the Community Shield. Yeah. and obviously they got done. That was good, but now it's gone the other way, and so it's not so fun. Yeah, true, David. You're not wrong, I suppose. You are doing us you're actually right. We're much more likely to be, competing with Newcastle than the Scousers. You are right, David. Actually, I mean, I know you say it coyly there, but you're absolutely right, David. This is actually, if we're being honest, nobody wants to see the Liverpool Scousers win. We wanted a draw, or we wanted Newcastle to win. But actually, if you're looking at it from what's better for United in that sense, you are right. Yeah, true. And he was linked to Man United as well. I still think Sesko's going to be good. Yeah, don't play Casemiro. Yeah, that would solve a lot of issues. Oh, really? You're drinking Flying Dog 12%? Nice, mate. Headache in a can. Lovely. Mate, thank you so much there for the super chat there, Steve Johnson. How you getting on, Steve? From Canada, eh? Getting in here with a 6.99er. Thank you so much. He says, thanks for doing the watch-along. Pig, must be nice to watch your team win. Oh, haven't heard that one before, Steve. I hope everyone's well. Nice one, mate. Well, let's be honest, we are a bit starved of good football, unfortunately. But let's be honest, Newcastle were battering the Scousers here before the goal against the run of play. Wingstop has 20 wings for $20. That's not bad, is it? Decent. Yeah, I agree with you, Geo Granger, mate. I'm almost debating just finishing watch along, mate. I don't want to see them batter a team 4-0 there, mate. Oh, Ekatike here picks it up, edge of the box to Verts. Back to Ekatike. That's filthy football from those two, to be honest. And it's well won back in the end by Bruno G. You think you'll get it on Wednesday? Yeah, decent. 5-0, 5-0, 3-0. You think it's going to be 2-2, 4-0, 2-2, 4-1. Hello, Paul Cube. What's good? Yeah, it's the hope that kills. Not impressed by Gyökeres. Stiff as a board. Yeah, no, his overall play hasn't looked that great, has it? I mean, he did score 2 goals. The first one was a very good individual goal. 5-0 United. Yeah, I think so too, mate. 100 likes per goal. Oh. 6-0. Newcastle down in 17th. Ooh. No, I don't actually really, mate. No, that one's just one that I had a lying around for a long time. That's pre-YouTube days, even that one. Just an old Encore shitter guitar, yeah. Yeah, the team is a disgrace. Casemiro and Bruno in the midfield of the pitch does not work. No, it doesn't really work. Cassie's too slow and immobile. And Bruno is better further up the pitch. I still think he can do that role there. I'm not just ruling him out because he's had one game. I've seen him play in the 8, and I think he can do okay there. He's done well sometimes, but he had a stinker of a game yesterday. Oh, shit, Tonali's done his shoulder, and I think he's dislocated his shoulder here, maybe. I don't know. Tonali's got a bit of a shoulder injury on the go. See why desperate for a dominant midfielder. We have no legs. True, yes, because the nature of how would you want to call it? 3-4-3, even though it's a 3-4-2-1. Let's call it a 3-4-3. The nature of a 3-4-3, right, is that you're playing with wing backs who are supposed to be overlapping and creating lots of chances, as well as doing the defensive duties. They've got to get up and down like this, okay? And in doing that, if they're up, then you need suitable midfielders who can read the game well and cover the distance well to cover that space. And essentially, at times, they're going to be half wingers, but at other times, they've got to really be rigid central defensive midfielders. You need people who can get back and cover that space if you transition from possession into losing the ball and the opposition's got it. You don't want to be exposed with slowness in the midfield. You need athleticism in the midfield if you're going to implement that tactic, because there will be times when you've got essentially 5 players forward with only 2 midfielders, and one of them could be right up there, advanced box to box when they've given away possession. So you need some beasts there who can cover the space and cover the distance, in my opinion. It doesn't quite work with the likes of Cassie. He's just like a sitter, but when we get broken on, we're often just found with one player there, and that one player can't cover the ground. So we seem to lose the midfield battle all the time, and we shouldn't be doing that. I mean, I am waffling, Jamie, but I'm also making a valid point, if you ask me, that we need mobile midfielders in this Amorim system. If it's going to work and do what it's supposed to, then he needs mobility in that midfield. Bruno has mobility, to be fair, but he needs discipline to play that number 8 role properly. He's trying to be some free roam merchant. You can't do that. You have to be disciplined. You have to do it right. So that's, Scott says you're right, Piggy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've not got pace, then some of the best things you can do is play like a 4-4-2. Not a lot of teams play it these days, but if you've not got a lot of pace in certain areas, like if you've got, Bruno and Cassie or whatever, 4-4-2 maybe makes sense because your wingers are a lot deeper, and behind them you've also got wing backs who are playing actual defensive roles. They're going to get forward, but their role is primarily to defend. So you've got a lot more, even though it seems like at times we should have a back 5 and have more numbers back and all that. It doesn't really work like that, where the wing backs are forward and then we give possession to the opposition and then they break on us. It doesn't really work. Whereas if you had a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, you've always got essentially 5 defenders back at all times and potentially more. So it just doesn't really... Oh, yes! Newcastle have scored! Get in there, my son! Come on, yes, mate! Bruno G rallying those Geordies in the stands. It's 2-1. Newcastle have scored. Bruno Ramirez spundled us over the line. And they've got a glimmer of hope here, guys. Come on! Let's go! Let's go, my friends! Yes, mates! I've always said it, right? There's there's many different ways that you can play football. You don't have to just play one formation. There's been brilliant world-class teams that play 3 at the back. There's been brilliant world-class teams that play 4-4-2. There's been brilliant world-class teams that play 4-3-3. And all the other ones you can imagine in between, really. It's about how it's implemented, and it's about the personnel you have for that role. If you are going to play certain ways, you need players for the certain roles in that team. Of course you do. So, yeah, we don't quite have that, certainly in the midfield. Liverpool watch along, I know. It's gash, isn't it? Can you explain again? Sorry, I was doing a lot of... Yeah, no, I don't really think so, Matthew. I personally don't think the link's actually true. But we might, you never know. Ben Stiller could be coming, mate. We need to buy 2 really good defensive midfielders and a good goalkeeper just to get back into the top 6. Yeah, Martha Fokker. Yeah, I mean, I'm just basing this on, I think Florian Plettenberg said that there was no basis to it a couple of days ago, basically. There was all those links with Stiller, but I think he's obviously a German correspondent in Sky, or a correspondent for Sky Germany. And he said that it was bullshit. So I don't know, maybe it isn't, but we certainly need someone in that area. Headed by Bruno, yeah, Bruno G. Gives them a chance, doesn't it? Come on, the Geordies. Gives them a chance, mate. Day 67 in the Big Brother house. Newcastle in with a chance of an equaliser. 2-1 it is. Oh, true. There's still a couple of melters. Long ball up the pitch. Chance, is it? Newcastle look like they've been breathed a bit of life into them here. They're fighting back. Who remembers that comeback, guys? It was epic. It's one of the best comebacks in the Premier League. Who remembers that comeback? Newcastle did. Against Arsenal that time. Remember that? 4-0 down. They were 4-0 down. Was it Chetiotti? Yeah, Chetiotti. Oh, rest in peace, man. He passed away, didn't he? Chettiotti's no longer available. No longer alive. Sorry, I don't know why I said available, but he's no longer alive, guys. Get some RIPs in there. How sad's that? Chetiotti, no age at all. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's no longer alive. That's it. Chetiotti scoring that wonder volley. I know, that equaliser. That was epic, weren't it? They were 4-0 up. Newcastle were losing 4-0 to Arsenal. And Arsenal found a way to bottle job it. Yeah. I agree with you, Daniel. I agree. Experienced goalie's what we need. True, Jamie. You're not wrong. Another big talking point. If we cash in on Bruno, who on earth gets the dreaded captain's armour? Struggling to choose. Maybe De Ligt, but it is a tough one. Just because I think De Ligt could be a good leader for many years. But it's still early days for him in his career. That's the one, Brandon. Absolutely. I think it's stupid as well. I think we've got to draw. I think you'll see Mainu against Grimsby and hopefully Burnley. He should play instead of Cassie now, if you ask me. If we want to challenge on all fronts and win multiple major honours, we need about 12 new players. Fair enough. But we certainly need a couple more. At least a few. He was on shift when that match was played. Ben Stiller could be Amram's midfield filler. Oh, man. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Fire up. Honestly, life's so fragile, man, and you just never know. I mean, Chick Tiotti, fit as a fiddle, weren't he? Do you know what I mean? Young footballer, athletic, fit as a fiddle, somehow, you know, gets ill. I also saw, like, I mean, it's not related to football, but I did see, like, there was an actress who passed away who was in The Walking Dead the other day. She was only 33. It's like, what the fuck? She just passed away from cancer, you know what I mean? It's awful, man. Life is fragile. Make the most of it while you can, because you don't know. You don't know what's around the corner, do you? Does anyone also remember the Arsenal Reading League Cup game that ended 7-5? Arsenal were 4 up in that game as well and surrendered that lead as well just to win it in injury time. Oh, mate. Epic stuff. What's happened there? Wirtz with a little bit of contact with Tonali. Mate, could they send him off for this? I don't know. Tonali protesting. Look, I mean, there's not much contact, but if they look at it, perhaps there would be at least a card, at least a yellow card for Wirtz. Tonali is protesting with the ref, saying that he's definitely been fouled. I don't know if they're going to have a look at this or not. But he's hit him. He's sort of like, he's definitely sort of swung his arm. I don't think they're going to look at this. Where's the fucking consistency? Where's the consistency? Did the VAR room say no to the ref? Did I miss that? Or did they not even go to the VAR? Where's the consistency? Raisin, thank you so much there for the £2 super chat, you legend. Scouser's paying off the ref, mate. Look deliberate. I thought it was deliberate as well. Deliberate arm. I think so too. Not even joking. Look how little quality we have in our squad compared to other teams we're miles behind. Well, our front three, I think, is very good. At least Sesko could be good, and Buemo and Cunha are very good. But I agree elsewhere that the defence is only average, the midfield's poor, and the goalie's absolutely gastastic. So if you factor in overall, it's gash. I've always said this, guys, and I hate to repeat myself for long-time viewers of the channel, but in order to be a top team, you need at least a very good spine. You need a solid defence, particularly centre-backs. You know, we're operating with 3, so we definitely need a couple of really good ones. And then you need a real boss midfielder, a real boss striker, and a boss goalkeeper. If you've got a great goalie, world-class centre-back, world-class central midfielder, world-class striker, you can sometimes get away with a few journeymen or hard-working players who are talented but not very the best around. But you need a spine of real quality. Somebody to get the goals, somebody to stop the goals, somebody to lead the team, somebody to lead the backline, and someone to create and dictate play in midfield. If you've got those 4 elements in those key positions, then you can be a good team. But we don't have that. We've actually got a shite midfield and a pretty average defence and no goalkeeper, which basically means that we're playing without at least 2 of our 4 main vertebrae in our back, in our spine. So we're screwed, aren't we? You know? Wait, corner comes in for Newcastle. It's a bit of a flap by Alisson. And he's won it and punched it away. He's done well in the end, but still Newcastle come at them. Dan Burn keeps it alive to the back post. Headed by Bruno G. Oh, Joelinton it was actually. This is a serious bit of pressure by 10 men of Newcastle. Yeah. Definitely. Tonali got a backhand to the jaw. They should have had a proper look at that, you know. Need players who are good enough to step in when required. We don't have that. No, that's true. That's true. Weak spine. You wonder if Fab gets paid to blow up players' asses. I bet you, well, I don't know if he would do that, but because I'm sure he makes a lot of money regardless, but it wouldn't surprise me if somebody's asked him to help out to create a narrative or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Wait, what's going on here? Ref cam. 64 minutes gone, by the way. There is about half an hour left for the 10 men of Newcastle to get the job done. Hey, we're nearly on 92,250, guys. We just need 4 more subscribers. Can we get 4 more during this show? Tell your granny about it. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Tell your friends and family. Get them to subscribe. Because that means we're only 7,750 away from the big 100k. So give us a subscribe if you're new. Do you know why Man United haven't decided for a goalkeeper? Well, it looks like Lamans is the one. You know, in fact, I haven't even checked the United transfer news this evening. But last I heard, we were close to reaching an agreement there with Royal Antwerp, and we were in discussions, and we've already agreed personal terms basically with Lamans, and he wants to come. So we're going for Lamans, aren't we? Relegated, mate. What's going on here? What's going on here? Janos says, Pig, you're a really sad, desperate Liverpool hater. Hey, that's really not very nice, you know, Janos. That's bullshit, mate. That's not true. That's not true. I'm a really happy, desperate Liverpool hater, mate. Get it right. If a 10-man team win, I'll be laughing. Yeah, they had Dyer and wanted him out. Yeah, fuck the Scousers, Janos, lad. You know what I mean? Bunch of fucking cheating bastards. Actually, they're not that bad compared. I've got respect for Liverpool. I've always said it, mate. I've got respect for them, lad. I don't have respect for the cheating City or the cheating Chelsea or these scumbags. I do have respect for Liverpool, okay? But, they just pissed me off. They're obviously one of our biggest rivals. Of course we're going to hate the Scousers, man. It's called a bit of banter. Mate, Newcastle has seriously taken a game to him here. Another chance for Newcastle. Dodgy stuff. Nah, exactly. Mate, Jonington down in the box there. Graham Birch pushes him over. Hang on a sec. Mate, he's absolutely resting all over him. He pushed him over, mate. That's a penalty. That should be a penalty. Dudes. It's a bit of wrestling going on in there, and if you ask me, it could be a pen. But they're not going to have a look at it. I just wish there was a bit of consistency with this bullshit refereeing, man. You know? Like they pulled the tape out for the Liverpool incident earlier with Van Dickhead. You know what I mean? Why don't they have a look at stuff like that? You come on a United channel doing a Dippers watch and I expect the chat to support the Dippers. Exactly. Of course we're not going to be supporting the Dippers. Plenty of consistency. Liverpool got the decisions every week. Yeah. Refs too protected. You have to say this is some response by Newcastle, though. Look at that. Last 5 minutes possession. 90% for the Geordies. 90 in the last 5 minutes. This is some response by Newcastle with 10 men after going 2 down right at the start of the second half. You've got to say, great fight back by the Geordies. And you know what? You never know. They might just be able to snag something here. It's possible. They're giving it their all here. They're playing well, considering they got 10 men. But you'd think the numerical advantage of Liverpool playing on the counter now, to a degree, will play into their hands. That's mad, isn't it, Brandon? 90% with 10 men possession. 10 men against Liverpool, yeah. I mean, it's only the last 5 minutes, but still, they've been battering them for 5 minutes there with 10 men. What's the temperature in there? It's not too bad. It's still quite warm in the sty. It's 26.1 degrees Celsius, but it's not too bad, mate. At least it's not 30. It's manageable. You're not banned by One Not Yours. Don't worry, mate. You're not banned. I don't know why you thought you're banned. You're not banned. Hey, we smashed 334 likes. Keep hitting the likes. Help us get to 400 likes. That will help the stream out too. Nice one. I'm also going to shout everyone out now who's given us a repost on X. Cheers for that, guys. Thank you, everyone who's reposted us. And we have had 13 reposts. Thank you so much to the 13 legends who have shared it around. David Rush. Big ups, David Rush. Aaron Homeyard. Sanjay Ramatar. Ant-Man. United Flying High. Of 793. Kane. Aidan Vickery. Jason Jackson. John Boy Cat. Kieran. Gary Wadsley. And Transfers_UTD. Shout out to my man Rosh Mano with his news page on Twitter there, guys. X. Check it out. Transfers_UTD. He's smashing it. 7,300 followers. Let's go. Get the fuck in there, my son. Love it. Thanks, everyone there, for reposting us. I appreciate you guys. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing it around. Nobody's banned, Jamie. Nobody's banned, mate. Nice one, Daz. Thanks for putting the link to the Patreon in there. Yes, mate. Appreciate you, lad. Dude, it's been a long, hot summer, this one. It's been the nicest summer for a long time, actually. Don't you reckon, guys? Really nice, consistently warm, sunny summer. You know, it's England, so there's always days where it's grey and shite and raining. But we've actually had, I don't know, 5 weeks of sun this summer, which is mental for us. It's amazing. It's been a great summer. Today was a long, hot, sunny day as well, so that's why. Interesting, fire up. Only when you'll see all season chat. Oh, really, Rushmano? Gasharama. Mate, he is so difficult to get rid of, isn't he, that guy? He reminds me of Freddy Krueger. Just keeps coming back. Haunts your nightmares. You can kill him, but he'll just come back again, mate. Or Jason X or some shit. Yes, I've got a fan on me, mate. That's the only thing that's keeping me going at the moment. Maybe so, conservative media. Maybe so. They've just got so much firepower, Liverpool. And also, remember, they may still well be adding Isaac to their ranks, which means... I mean, I don't really think they need him. That Ekatika looks really good, but you know, they if they get him as well, then you'd have to say the title's theirs. Exactly, Disco Day. That was a proper spine, mate. That was a titanium spine. I definitely would, Daniel. Yeah. I hate the winter, me. Oh, I hate it, mate. Dark at 4:15 p.m. Freezing cold, foggy, wet, freeze your bollocks off. No sunshine, no daylight. It's garbage, mate. I hate the winter. I'm a summer baby for sure. James Trafford should have joined Newcastle now. Man City may bring in Donnarumma to replace Edison. They're definitely bringing in Donnarumma, mate. Yeah, I know we should have gone for him, but he's going there. I mean, I guess I say we should have gone for him, but it would have gone against everything I've said about our wage structure and stuff, which we should stick to, really. But still, though, sometimes if there's a special talent available, you know, you've got to pay to get the quality. We've just elected to go for someone inexperienced and cheap. But they may well be great, but there's still a gamble involved. It's not like you're going to go get a proven Donnarumma, is it? So Lamans looks great, but still, he's unproven in the Prem or any top level, whereas Donnarumma's been playing top level football for a decade. There's been a right-footed goal and a headed goal in there on some of my cards, but they haven't marked them off for me, so that's a bit of bullshit right there. Are you serious? Right-footed goal and a headed goal. Oh, hang on. Is that? Does it say in a certain half or something? Maybe it's the half, lad. It has to be in the half, or on a certain minute. I don't know. That's gash, mate. I'd kick right off if that's the case. Get on a customer service line. You know what I mean? Take a screenshot, lad, with the time. You know what I mean? If that's the case, or just close the app and reopen it and see if they've been marked off. That's probably happened. Probably just because you're using like a Nokia 3310 at the moment. Can't get out to do it on, isn't it? Donnarumma's worth it. No, it was stupid, that, Kevin. It was just so dumb. He stitched his team right up, mate. Joelinton down. He's been fouled, has he? Or is he just injured? He looks like he's in a bit of pain, or is it just bullshit? Yeah, true, Daniel. True. But obviously you want to come to United when United come a knocking. I'm with you. That's exactly who I'd bring back in an ideal world. And it wouldn't even cost a lot. It's just whether or not he'd actually want to come back, because we did kind of treat him a bit dirty at the end. But it wasn't Man United. It was the manager, was Ten Hag, really, who's got the ultimate decision there. You love the cold weather. Oh, fair enough, Max. I get that if you're in somewhere where it's always hot. Yeah, if you don't sell 3 goes, we show up at Christmas. Nice one, Ezio. I saw a couple of years back you had some serious snow, actually, didn't you? Which was a strange thing in Texas, but you had like a real snow fest. You love the winters as Ruddy. I like Christmas, but you love rain. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like Christmas, and I'm the same as you, Arsenal Manic. Certainly earned his price tag, can see him scoring 3 consecutive league games. He does look like he'll probably have quite a good season, 15 to 20 goals maybe, if he's playing regularly. Nice one, Ruddy. Winter mornings are beautiful. Why are you, man? He'll be turning into Bruno Di Giorgio, mate. Remember Bruno Di Giorgio from Harry Enfield and Chums? It's like, but it's some more, gone off his ass, like, just learn Geordie as he goes along, the longer he stayed there playing at Newcastle. Anyway, changing colour of the leaves. Palmer to United, I mean, it's never going to happen, but I'd definitely take him. Yeah, now I think half the cards Liverpool and the others Newcastle and Middles both, so it makes sense now. Oh, okay, right, got you now, Cake Cadet. You were just being a dum-dum. You dum-dum, give me gum-gum. Oh, nice, you live for Canadian winters. Mate, those Canadian winters are harsh, though, aren't they? Oof. My brother lives in Minnesota, so he's not far off of Canada, and he has some very cold winters there. Do you rather be in a hot room or a freezing cold room for when you're streaming? I guess a hot room, really. I don't want to be freezing cold. But yeah, like where my brother lives, it's the sort of place you have to put, you know, like chains on your tyres for winter, or like at least have snow tyres and stuff. Like, you know, you can't just drive your summer tyres around. You got to, you know, when you're living in a cold place, when you got to change your fucking tyres for the winter. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah. I feel you, lad. Yeah, Christmas in the heat. I've never had that myself. Harder to cool down than heat up. No, true Raisin Devil. We've avoided Nicholas Jackson so far, haven't we, mate? We've avoided him like the plague. What if Mbuemo Acuna started as a striker instead of Mount and played Mount as a cam? I mean, yeah. Acuna could do that, and Mount probably be better off at cam, yeah. But Mount's place for me would be just as a squad utility player, really. Dinner last night, Mrs. P made spaghetti bolognese. Yeah, it's real nice. And tonight we had I had beans, chips, chicken breast, and something else with it. Something else just little with it. I forget what it was now. Oh yeah, these breaded chicken things as well. Yeah, we haven't seen Griffo Chats for a bit. He's still around, mate. Yeah, I think he's just busy these days. You know, he's growing up. He's got a career, and he's a busy man. Do you know what I mean? He's abandoned us, mate. He's abandoned us like they all do. Like they all do eventually. No. Do you still think putting a frozen pizza in the oven's cooking? Of course it is cooking. You're turning something in from being frozen to being cooked. So of course it's cooking, lad. Salad. Minnesota has mountain effect snow. Oh shit, what's happening here? Shah's fucked, mate. Dude, even Allison's going over looking real concerned. What's happened? Is he knocked the fuck out? I think Shah... I don't know. He's just taken a battering in the side of the head or something, or the back of the head. This is not good, man. Shah looks in a bit of trouble here, guys. Not great. Looked like he got absolutely... I mean, I didn't see the incident, but based on how he's out there, looks like he must have got clattered. Yeah, Berber ain't been in here for a while, is he? I don't know, Kate Cadet, lad. What a melter. No, I don't know. I guess he's just also a busy man, you know, these days, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Boiling an egg isn't easy. Checking VAR, head injury, sharted it. It's not looking good, mate. It's not looking good. Honestly, he looks like he's concussed or something possibly here. Definitely taking a knock on the old cranium. In the back of the neck there, maybe. In the back of the head. You know, that soft spot right there. Nasty. Looks like Chiesa's coming on. You spent a few New Years on vacation in Mexico and Costa Rica. It's nice to swim knowing everyone back home's freezing. I'd like to do it one Christmas. Certainly. I'd also love to go and spend Christmas in Minnesota where my bro lives, because it'd be like a proper white Christmas, wouldn't it? Whereas I've never actually experienced a white Christmas. We do get snow in the UK sometimes, but where I am down south, it's like it does snow, but yeah, there's never been like a white Christmas. Never been snowfall on or before Christmas, so it's snowing. Never in my life, anyway. How am I feeling about United? I'm feeling very concerned from what I'm seeing. You know, I was happy with the performance against Arsenal, regardless of the result. I just figured we were very unlucky, which is true. But the game against Fulham, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't fluid. It wasn't it. There wasn't enough quality from us at all. So very concerning, man, when we spent 200 mil. Yeah, well, maybe. They still might be able to fight back this time. I know, same my one on yours. It'd be amazing here. Let's just all get some I believes and some praying hands in there. There's 10 minutes. Newcastle playing well, to be fair, with 10 men. They might be able to snag one. Just a lucky goal. You never know. So let's get some I believes and praying hands in there. It might happen. Gangshi's been around loads lately, mate. He's always in the United watch-alongs. Yeah, no, Gangshi and the United news streams. Gangshi's been a fixture of recent streams. How very dare you, the Cake Cadet? Yeah, no, Griffo's been here ages, man. Absolutely. He's a long-time legend. You know it's early, but do you think Amorim survives the season, or will he just be the next Glazer scapegoat? It's too early to say, yeah, but the reality is it is a results industry, and if he's not in a respectable position, you know, later on in the season, things could get pretty sketchy for him now, you know. 2 games in 1 goal. We didn't score that goal. Pig, I think we have been hyped too much as United fans by the media. We can't overnight become top again. We were a relegation team last season. Oh, big chance for the Geordies, is it? Hang on, Ramsey. No, I have to go all the way back, unfortunately. Nice play, Dan Burn. Well done. Oh, yeah, United sold Palistri. Tenerife's good at Christmas. I bet that's a good one, Jamie. Yeah. 3 new attackers, 0 goals. I bet Australia's pretty cool as well. Like Christmas on Bondi Beach, you know what I mean? Man United were unlucky to draw their last game as well. Mate, thank you so much, Roddy, mate. Well, if we ever do come to New York, I'll definitely hit you up, mate, 100%. 100%. I mean, I would like to go one day. I'll be honest, like, New York is one of those places that I'd definitely like to go, but it's not massively high on the list just because I'm not really massively into massive cities. I don't like them. I don't like London. I don't like, I don't really like big cities. It's not really for me. So, and New York's like one of the biggest ones. It's all just skyscrapers everywhere. I feel a bit claustrophobic in big cities. But I still love to go. I'd still love to go one day. Have you no love for my new buzzword I just made up, Piggy? Welshite. Oh, really? I didn't even see that. I thought you called him a Welshit. Hang on, sorry, a Welshite. No. Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we don't label people around here, Kate Cadet. The way things are going at United, the manager might be sacked. It's not anytime soon, he's not. Not anytime soon. New York's amazing apart from Times Square. Avoid that at all costs. Why is that then, Brandon? Thought you have to go to Times Square, get a customary photo, Come to New Zealand. Yeah, there you go. I'd like to. New Zealand's definitely on the list, mate. Cheeky bit of Auckland. Christchurch. Heiko's around, but we had to evacuate because they found an old World War II bomb near where he lives. Are you serious, Roddy? Shit, man. Fucking hell. Fair play. We're not getting into that. How's your FPL going? I'm like, not doing. I'm doing pretty shit, mate. Yeah, I was doing all right before this game week, but this game week's duffed me in big time. Thank you, Ezio. Yeah, there is a good few Texans who get in the chat. I've been there, Scott Down, and I've been to Colorado. Yeah, mate, I've been to Colorado. I've been to a bunch of places in Colorado. Yeah, mate, I've already been there, lad. Been to the Rocky Mountains, and yeah, I've been there. 100%. I did a little cheeky little West Coast road trip when I was 26 or something. It was in 2014. It was when the World Cup was on in 2014. And me and my mate Jay drove across the US from the west coast of California. And we went through a bunch of different states. Even dipped into Mexico for a bit. Went through all the states up to where my brother lives in Minneapolis, or near Minnesota. And so we covered all the states in between, like we went to California and Arizona and Utah and South Dakota, Nebraska, where else? Where's Grand Junction, guys? Where's Grand Junction? I think that's Colorado as well, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we went, yeah, quite a lot of places there, so pretty cool. I'd like to do the East Coast one day, Florida, New York, all those places. Boston isn't a big city. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, yeah, Boston, Massachusetts. I'm from Boston Police Department. The Boston Police Department. Yeah, true, Roddy. It's not all skyscrapers, just in Midtown Manhattan and Lower Manhattan. Most NYC doesn't have crazy high buildings. Yeah, fair enough. I think I'd probably like New Jersey. You know what I mean? New Jersey just seems like some sort of I don't know, some suburban sort of, I don't know. I think, on The Sopranos it looks all right. Anyway, not built up. You know what I mean? You've never been to the USA, but you've been to some right states. I saw all sorts of dodgy stuff fire up, but I must say, all I ever really encountered was real great hospitality and people being really nice to us. So, the Americans were very welcoming wherever we went. Can't really dispute anyone, mate, or just, they were very nice. I mean, there's quite a lot of homeless people in Vegas. Like when I went to Vegas, there was there was a lot of sort of lot of drugs and homeless shit. But I guess you'd expect the drugs in Vegas, but the actual You know, so I wasn't ready for the level of homelessness in Las Vegas at the time. I didn't know that at the time, you know. But there was a lot of. I'm not saying that's, you know, obviously there. Yeah, it is Grand Junction. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but obviously that's, you know, not ideal, is it? And there's a lot of that going on there. Philly 2, Boston's a bit far. Honorary Yank. Same, man. I've got like a fear of skyscrapers. You never catch me going to like one of the top of those buildings and looking out the window. I'm not into any of that. I'll never go up one of those. They freak me. I just hate heights. I actually have nightmares where I'm trapped on the top of the roof of skyscrapers. I've had several nightmares like that which freak me out, and they always end up falling off. I hate it. Oh, Erwin was one of the best. Yeah, oh, there'll definitely be streams over the international break, Disco Dave, 100%, mate. Either that or I'll meet you over there in Fuerteventura, lad, for a break. Ah, nice one, Paul Jones. I've actually never been to Wales, believe it or not. I should definitely go one day. I hear it's nice, mate. Nice beaches, apparently, in Wales, believe it or not. Yeah. Nice Kevin Crawford, lad. Same in Miami in 2002. Miami I've got to go to one day. Yeah, Florida in general. Yeah, I mean, I didn't love Vegas, to be honest. I didn't love it. My favourite places in America, honestly, I would say, were Colorado and California. California gets a bad rep, but I liked it. You know, there was lots of... We went to LA and San Diego and a few places in between, and Palm Springs, and I don't know, random places. And I thought it was nice, mate. Nice beaches. Went to Laguna Beach and Orange County and all these places. I thought it was quite nice, mate. But I know it's obviously like... It's got its problems these days, I think, but still. Oh, shit, really, Kevin? Mate, that's scary, isn't it, man? I wouldn't say that, Madhouse, no. Jersey City is nice, the rest is meh. Either suburbs or ghettos or farms. Oh, fair enough, then. Come for a holiday with me in Iran. Yes! Get the fuck in there, my son! Come on! Yes, 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 yes! Fucking have it! Get the fuck in there, my son! Let's go! The 10 men of the Geordies have come back! And it's Osula! He's fucking done him! He's bundled one of the near posts! Come on! Get in there, the Geordies! Let's fucking be having you! Yes, mate! Osula! Stabbed one in at the near stick! Newcastle United against all odds! Come back to hopefully take a couple of points off these shithouse Scousters! Long ball up the pitch by Pope, headed down on there by Big Dan Burn, and bundled in by Osula past Allison at the near post! Come on! Get in! Oh! Yes, mate, it's fucking beautiful. Love it. What a performance second half by Newcastle, especially considering they conceded in the first 20 seconds of the second half to go 2-0 down. And now they've come back, it's 2-2. They show some bloody heart and guts. No Isaac, of course. There's nothing wrong with the team spirit, though, is there, beyond Isaac. That's for sure. They're playing well. They're giving it their all. It's it's a heck of a performance second half by Newcastle. Fair play to him. And they've bottled it. Yeah, let's calm down, though, because there's still time here for this to change. But it's only 2 minutes left. Come on, maybe the Geordies can go and pinch this and win it. Mate, this is banging, mate. Come on. Who saw this one happening? When it was 10 men and 2-0 up. Who saw this one happening? Let's go, Dihydrogen. Come on, Newcastle, ruddy lad. Yes. What are you doing tonight, Ruddy? Are you streaming or anything, lad? Liverpool, you bottle jobs. Long ball up again from Newcastle. Can they make it? 3. No. Dan Burn misses it. Allison's grabbed it. Can't believe the champions have blown a 2-0 lead. It's insane against 10 men as well. Tell you what, if they do get this result here, Newcastle, then, you know, Anthony Gordon will breathe a sigh of relief in a way. I mean, obviously, he still let his team down, but imagine if they get away with this game without losing. It'd be quite exceptional. Super chat. Can't believe it, Jamie. Yeah, they could have won it. Hang on a second. Anthony Elanga on the counter, on the break, on the right. There's no support for him. This is where the lack of numbers is evident. But he wins the corner, and it's a chance here for Newcastle at the end. Mate, this is a great game. This is a banging second half. Fair play to Newcastle. Dihydrogen monoxide says, as a Forest fan, hell yeah. Cheers, mate. Getting in there with Super Chat there. Yeah, everybody's loving this. The only people not loving this are the Scousers, but everybody else loving this. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bless them, man. Respect to Geordies. Yeah, they've done well. Newcastle win. I'll dine on this for ages. Straight through the keeper's legs. Oh, it's a nice back to Saudi. Klopp here are falling apart. Slot's going to melt. Game's turned upside down. Anfield agenda going off. Slot getting slotted. Oh, come on. Anthony Elanga. 11 minutes. No, 11 minutes of added time. Going crazy. Watch your heart rate. Fuck me, yeah. ES Clad says 11 minutes, guys. That's crazy. Roddy, if you get your stream going before the end of this, I'll rage you. I'll send everyone over. You might be able to get you 100 viewers or something if you want. Whatever you're doing, might as well, because I'm not streaming after this, so I might as well. If you want to go live in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or something, then I can send people your way. If you want, only if you want. Obviously, you might not want random football hooligans coming over to your chat. But there you go. Yeah, I know that's bullshit. This is number one bullshit. This is number one bullshit. It definitely is number one bullshit. Paid off Scousers. Yeah, I can't believe there's been 11 minutes. Where did they get those 11 minutes from? Fair enough, like 5. There was, you know, a couple of incidents, but 11 minutes. I don't really understand where that's come from. I don't know. Where has the Magpies got this from? Come on. Yeah, it's bad, mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? Fair play to them. They're doing well, but now they've got to hang on for another 10 minutes. But then again, they might actually win this game. They're actually taking the game to Liverpool. Oh! Towards Dan Burn, Allison makes a big punch away. It's still pressure from Newcastle here. Mate, I'll tell you what, Newcastle are the team who are going to make something happen here. If anything, they got another corner. And Bruno G's rallying the troops. Mate, they're actually going to go on. They're the team going to go and try and win this one, believe it or not, with 10 men. Mate, they could win it. Spider on the left shoulder, Piggy. What? Don't freak me out, mate. Show the prick score. Yeah, go for it, Ruddy. Go for it, Ruddy. Come watch me, guys. Yeah, go for it. What you gonna stream, Ruddy? We'll do a little stream. You need the views and subs. Yeah, there you go, Ruddy. There you go. Newcastle's never say die attitude. Can see Liverpool winning 3-2 thanks to counter. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Salah clears it up the pitch. It's picked up by Hall now. I'll put a link in there in a bit, William, and I'll direct people over as well. So, but it's Ruddy Can't Game. It's the name of his YouTube username there. Man of the match tonight. Man of the match tonight. So I'd have to say, very impressed with Big Dan Burn again. I think Tonali had a great game. Bruno Ramirez, probably man of the match, actually. I'd say Bruno. He's been leading them raw, man. He's definitely been rallying them, and he's done well. I'd say Bruno G is the man of the match for me, actually, yeah. No worries, Paul, lad. Yeah, all Newcastle at the moment. Bruno G. Salah done nothing. Oh, goodness me, I forgot he was even on. He's been anonymous again. Strange how it goes, isn't it? He's had a bit of a... I know he scored the other day, but he's had a bit of... Oh, go on! Big chance again here for Newcastle. Asula, the goal scorer, on the right in space. Oh. Go on. Ramirez. Go on! Ooh! Ball delivered into the 6-yard box. It's a corner for Newcastle. And big applause from the Newcastle fans. They are getting their money's worth here, even with 10 men. Exactly why you rate Eddie Howe. Whatever he did at half-time got a reaction. Spot on. Yeah, Gordon's had a shitter for the team, but the team, amazing to be fair, absolutely amazing. Bruno G better than ours. Yeah. Lies of P, but easy mode. Lies of P, never heard of it, mate. But fair enough. Nice one. Elanga corner then. Could we see a big Dan Burn winner here or something magical? Nice one, Disco Dave, lad. No, you're right, William. Liverpool do look like the team that's got a man down. Couple 100 million max, and they might well spend another 120 or whatever on Isaac. They do. Oh, if only we had a bit of this heart, man. This is why I want Eddie Howe, you know. I've always wanted Eddie Howe. I don't want him now. I don't want to hammer him sacked. I'm just saying. Before hammer him, I wanted Eddie Howe. I've always wanted Eddie Howe for a while. I think Eddie Howe's a great coach, and this is more proof of it, really. Liverpool can't handle a team pressing attack at all. Based on Pinocchio, if he was slashing people with a sword. That's nutty, mate. Fucking hell. Steady on, Geppetto. The ref is loving the Scousers, yeah. 5.5 minutes gone then of the 11 minutes added on time. Couple of substitutions. Elliott and Naguma on, and Gakpo, and didn't see who the other substitute was, but yeah. Just 5 minutes to go. Scousers do have the ball. And they do have a chance up the right side. One back well by Newcastle. Man, they're on it to a man, aren't they, here? Dan Burn, hoofs it clear. They're absolutely on it to a man. Same. I want him as England manager too. Kerry Smart, the fourth official at 11 minutes. The fourth official at 11 minutes on his bingo card. Smash a 1 if you've been playing the match bingo today, by the way. Let us know. Smash a 1 if you have. Nice one, Kerry. Thank you so much for the £2 super chat. Fourth official at 11 minutes on his bingo card. We just met Geppetto. He's the course of the Puppet Rebellion. Basically, convince people. Mate, this is a messed up game you're playing, lad. Talk about destroying your childhood right there. You know, what happened to If You Wish Upon a Star? Nice, Brandon Morton. I appreciate you checking it out, lad. Nice one, the Cake Cadet. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm trying to make it a long-term sponsor. It would be good for me, personally. If I had a long-term sponsor of the channel, I've never really had many sponsors, have I? But certainly not one who sponsored me for a whole month. So it would be good for me. So if anybody wants to download it, links in the description. 18 plus, gamble aware, obviously. Gamble responsibly, and UK only, and 18 plus. But nice one. Yeah, I know, Ruddy, it's gash, isn't it, mate? It is absolutely gash. Well, you know what you should do, Ruddy? You should just fly over to England, mate. That's what you should do. Fly over to England, mate. If you wish upon a sword, all right. Rodafawa, thank you for the super chat. Rodafawa, thank you for that. He says, imagine if Isaac wasn't throwing his toys at the pram, the Scousers would be getting bent over like Angela White. Personal favourite of mine there, Rhoda. Yes, good shout there, Rhoda. No, I'm with you there, boss. I do believe that they would be getting the old Angela White treatment, mate. You're not wrong about that. Isaac, if he actually had his head in the game like he did last season and was a committed player for Newcastle, then yeah. But they clearly don't need this mercenary melt, but they do need a new striker, but they are a good team, aren't they? Eddie, how you doing? I don't really know, Rajat. Made loads of Frey Bentos pies. You should charge them. Liverpool defence going to cost them. They're vulnerable. He also has a hook shot on one of his hands. Sounds pretty messed up. Anyone else thought Salah's been subbed? Completely forgot he was on. Same, mate. I thought he was off ages ago as well. Nah, they're not going to win this. They can't win this. No, it doesn't sound like it. No way. Jones Gakpo off. Elliott on and a 16-year-old on. Oh, shit. Did you see that 15-year-old who played for Arsenal the other day? He looked good. What's his name again? Was it Dowman? Max Dowman or something? Yeah. He came on and he looked really good. He's one to watch. Definitely. He's only 15 and he's playing in the Premier League. That's it, Brandon. Playing in the Premier League for Arsenal, and he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good, mate. By all accounts, very good young player. 15 playing in the Prem. You know, he's definitely one to watch for the future. Unfortunately, Arsenal got an exciting prospect there. Yeah, nice one, Herb. Nice one. I know, I haven't really watched much of him, but he got on the score sheet the other day, didn't he? Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. I'd like to see the young Rudy break through. Super chat. Yeah. They do. Alan Smith, thank you, Alan. How are you, man? Alan Smith, thank you so much for the super chat there, my son. What a gadget. What an absolute top gadget. Thank you so much, mate. Oh, no! No! It's fucking happened as well. No, you steaming, stinking pile of absolute gash! You fucking bottle jobs! Oh, Newcastle, you've sharted your pants. No! Shit the bed. Fucking Nora. Liverpool have scored, guys, against the run of play there again. With only 1 minute left, and this is the bullshit officials giving them the extra fucking time here, man. For what? Where did they get those 11 minutes from? They scored in the 100th minute. What a piss take. Goodness me. Just too much for Newcastle in the end. It's just fallen from the look. Bit of space at the back. It is a mistake, really. It's a piss poor bit of defending, to be fair, by Newcastle. You know, look at Livramento. To be fair, is midfielder who's tracking back at a snail's pace there, not giving a shit. They've had a mare. Oh, fucking hell. Successful heat along ruined. Successful heat along fucking ruined, mate. Liverpool has scored. They're going to steal the point to the end here. Undeservedly so. Luckiest bastards are going, aren't they, tonight? Goodness me. They were getting battered first half an hour. They scored against the run of play. They got the 2-0 lead. They got Gordon sent off, playing against 10 men. Then they've been outclassed for 45 minutes by 10 men. Newcastle, who deserved to get something from this game, to be fair. And now they just scored another bloody lucky goal with their only chance of the last fucking half an hour. For fuck's sake, mate. Piss off. Gash. That's gash, that is, guys. That's proper Stonewall gash right there. Piss off. Ref's going to blow the whistle any minute now as well. Probably 30 seconds left of this one. Man. I'm deflated. Never mind how Newcastle must be feeling on this one. The players, the team, Eddie Howe, the fans, they must be super deflated on this one. I don't know how the fuck they've managed to lose it in the end with only a minute left in the 100th minute, but they have. Jammy bastards. Yeah. 16 years of age. He got the goal, was it? It was the 16-year-old who came on and got the goal. I missed who even finished it. Bloody hell, it's the 16-year-old got the goal. That's mad, isn't it? 16-year-old scored the winner. That's crazy, mate. Fucking fair play to him. Nice goal. It was a nice finish, that. Unbelievable. Go on! Oh, even Pope's up there now. They are going to have one last chance from this corner. This is the last chance of the game, guys. Last chance of the game. Can Newcastle get something? Super quick corner about to be taken. And yeah, Ungamoa, that's the one. Oh, you're going to have a heart attack, Sir Solly. You must be buzzing, lad. It's an absolute shambles and a joke. But you must be buzzing. I know, 16-year-old score. That's mad. Thank you for that, Solly. This has been a pretty nutty game. Come on then, the Geordies. Wouldn't this just be a close to one of the best games in the season if Newcastle could just get equaliser? Oh, Virgil van Dijk heads it away. Newcastle going to keep it in. Anthony Elanga. No. Bruno G's put it out. It's a throw and he shat it. Bruno G mistake. Fuck. And it's out for a throw into Liverpool. And that's going to be the end of the game. Shit. They definitely deserve the point. It's all boiled over here. Bruno G's pissed off. And so he should be, because he's played fantastic today. He's led his team to a famous sort of comeback, and it's all gone wrong in the last minute. You've got to feel for Newcastle here. And obviously we feel for, just as rivals and haters of Liverpool, we're pissed off. We needed this to just finish 2-2. That would have been a lovely result. As it is, the Scousers very fortunate to get the win again. Thank you, Scott Down, says, great stream. Thank you so much, lad. Thank you, Tea Drinker. You enjoyed it. Thank you, Tea Drinker. There's the final whistle. What a load of shit. And Liverpool have won. You can't say they were the best team today. Again, you just can't. You know, Newcastle were the better team overall. First half an hour, they were the best. And for the second half, they were the best. Just a few key moments have sharted their pants. And obviously, Anthony Gordon's caused them all sorts of issues. You would expect, if Gordon doesn't do that and go in the back of Van Dijk the way he does, you'd expect Newcastle probably would have won that game based on how they did as a team with only 10 men. So if they showed that heart with 11, they probably would have done them. But that red card's massively cost them. You know, and obviously Liverpool have had a bit of good fortune. And like you say, the referee, I don't know where they got that 11 minutes from, but that is a joke. 11 minutes of added time, I don't know where they got that from in the second half. And that's the only reason Liverpool have had enough time to actually go and do this. They scored in the 100th minute. Oh, I know, Gaz Wads. Crazy, mate. Thank you, Mr. Meldarian. I appreciate you, lad. Oh, incredible. These kids are pretty mad, isn't it? Nah, not at all. They're Dave Lister, mate. Oh, fair enough. Piss poor. At least the tuna below us. Say hello to Timo Shafter. I will do. We've done it. A fair play to Urbano. Was a good match, that one. You have to say it was very entertaining. I was entertained. Oh, no cake. That's shit, mate. That's garbage cake. Fucking hell. Unlucky. Tonali was 7 minutes alone. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's right. True, Gio. They were just not good enough today, but they somehow won. They will probably get better, though, won't they? But, yeah, if they play like that, they won't win as many games as they did last year. But they'll probably find themselves a bit of form soon. But that was just so lucky of them. The more they practice, the luckier they get. Not much from being a United fan at the minute. I know. Oh, that was horrible, wasn't it? Honestly, I didn't... Fair play. It was a good game. It was dramatic. I didn't expect to get that invested in this game of football, I must say. Like, I actually feel genuinely pissed off now. Because I thought we were going to see a great comeback by Newcastle and a deserved draw. So just a bit of good fortune for Liverpool. Yeah, I know. They're so lucky, Andre. Oh, yeah, it was a good match, that Daz. Spicy one, yeah. Oh, spicy one you are. 4 goals conceded in 2 games. Remember the name, Rio. Yeah, 16-year-old, I know. That's unbelievable. Fair play to him. We were just talking about Max Dowman for Arsenal coming on as a 15-year-old the other day looking good. This guy's come on as a 16-year-old and scored. Look at that, Ekatike talking to him, man. He does look like a young guy, doesn't he? He must be loving it. Why extra more minutes, 15 minutes? Joke, isn't it, Craig? I have no idea. They just basically play until Liverpool score. That seemed to be the case. What would Man United do? So defend the draw. Liverpool went for it. I mean, Newcastle went for it. Newcastle had them under the cosh, like, for 9 minutes of that last 10 minutes, to be fair. Oh, I don't know, mate. They're lucky, aren't they? I mean, people say you create your own luck in this game, but I have seen them be quite fortunate today. You know, Newcastle were better. Better team. Oh, dear. But there you go. The numerical disadvantage cost them in the end. You know, that's on Gordon, to be fair. That was the stupidest thing I've seen in a long time from anyone. There was just no need for his challenge. It was ridiculous. He let his team down. He let us rival fans down. He let everyone down. Gordon, you're a shithouse lad. Did Fergie time for a whole season. When it's your time, everything goes. Yeah, true. Good teams grind results. Fair one. After this, what's Amarim's reason for not playing Chino? Oh. Yeah, he should give him some chances, lad. What's his... Never mind Cheeto. What's his excuse for not starting Sesko? That's what I want to know. Scar got knocked out, maybe. Hey, you have a good one, Gio Granger. I appreciate you, legend. Once again, shout out to the sponsor of this stream, Match Bingo. Link in description. Check it out. Download the app using that QR code. And also 18 plus, gamble aware, UK only. Also, smash the like on the stream and hit the subscribe button if you're new. It was a fun stream. I appreciate you all hanging out with us. It was a good game. I enjoyed it apart from the end. The climax was gash. Oh, dear. Yeah, the climax was gash. It was like one of those Tommy tanks that you've been building up for a while. And then, you know, when it actually happens, it's like, really? That was a bit disappointing. You know, sometimes it's just like... I'm going to stop talking, guys. I'm going to stop talking right there. 11 minutes, got to be the most. 11 minutes added on. That was a joke. They're just giving them the minutes to score, basically. Needs investigating. I would love to know where the 11 minutes came from. I would love to see, like, officials sit down and go through that game and figure out, in the second half alone, where they got 11 minutes from. Yeah, feeling like we did when Fergie was at United. Fergie time, last minute wins, history repeats. It does go in cycles, doesn't it? Psychic Matt predicts, hello, lad. Piggy, massive respect to Newcastle. Best I've seen 10 men dominate Liverpool. That was incredible. They did really... They showed a lot of heart. They'll definitely take a lot of heart from that. And if they can get a goal scorer, you know, a proper striker in, be it Visser or someone else, then they should still have a bit of firepower up there. They're definitely a good team. Eddie Howe got them playing well there, didn't he? I know, Sully, that was so lucky, mate, but fair play. Sign of a good team, I suppose. Puts you in joint first place, really. Obviously, you're in third just due to goal difference, but, you know, it's you, Spurs, and Arsenal that are all on 6 points after 2 games. Jamie Riley, thank you so much for the coffee emoji. Tired, yeah, me too. I've had a pretty big day myself, lad. Pretty big day myself. By the way, there's 372 legends in it, and we have just smashed the stream target of 400 likes. Thank you so much, everybody who smashed that like button on it and helped us get to 400 likes. Let's see if we can get to 500. Why not, eh? Give us a big like spike at the end. Thank you, Stan Cask. Really appreciate you getting in and watching. Nice one, Rajat. Nice one there, Susan Chetri as well. He was fantastic, wasn't he? Yeah. See, someone like that is who we could do with at the club, to be honest. What's going on with my audio, lad? Tonali and Dan Burn didn't roll around for around 11 minutes. Liverpool have improved that you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter. Liverpool, I don't think they deserve to win. The draw was definitely deserved by Newcastle at the very least. In fact, they almost looked like they were going to go on and get the winner at one point. If Newcastle won, you wouldn't be talking about the added time. I actually probably would, mate. 11 minutes from that second half is crazy. Tonali down, Shah down, Jonathan down, plus subs. Yeah, luck due to run out. At some point, lad, it can't keep going, can it? Nah, I don't know. Maybe. Well, maybe. Wasn't it the injury, Bruno, then the head class for shot? We generally seem to have a bit of a psychological edge against Newcastle, but yeah, fair enough. You create your own luck. Pig has to finish it, and it was class. I mean, fair enough, yeah. They did score a couple of great goals, didn't they? Shah was not knocked out from a skim of a forearm. Oh, really? Shit. Critical finishing. Hey, you have a good one, Captain Kringles. Thank you, SOG. Let's go, lad. Newcastle will bend Amram over. I can't mod you, anonymous, lad. I can't, mate. You've only just arrived. Andre Johansson. Mukabothi as well. I'm glad to be here after that madness. Big up, Mukabothi. That was a crazy game. Fair play to the Scousers, but I am gutted with the final score as well, like Mag says. Epic stream and chat, folks. Awesome community. Don't forget to smash the like on the way out and subscribe, legends. Thank you, Disco Dave. You're a hero. Yes, let's raid Ruddington. We're going to do a raid of Ruddy in a moment. 11 more likes for Piggy. Thank you so much. Cheers, Jeff Madrak, you Don. Michael Barbas' great finish from the youngster. Thank you, Jeff. Where did they get 11 minutes, to be honest? That's just the craziest thing, isn't it? Doesn't make sense. I'd love to see how they arrived at that. Amazing stream. Thank you, Daniel. Love the commitment to watching, not just United fans. Oh, thank you, Daniel. You know, I'm not doing FIFA tonight, mate, but I will be back on tomorrow, I promise. I got up at 6 a.m. today, and I've been out in the garden working all day. I've had a long day of actual hard work, physical manual labour. I've actually done 9,000 steps today, and I haven't left my house. I've just been walking around. You know, that's quite a lot for just walking around that, you know, in the garden, basically. You know, I've done quite a bit today, so I'm shattered. But tomorrow I'm going to get on Raw with a FIFA stream 100% and do champs and finish them all in one night, lad. So, yeah. Crazy, isn't it, how that 16-year-old scored there? I probably will whack DOS, but I just haven't really had the focus on it for a while, to be fair, lad. But, you know, I do need to do that. It is fun. Nice one, Marcus. Thank you, Stuart Zeckman. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Jonathan Gallagher. Thank you to all the moderators in the chat. People like Daz Salford and Johnny Gals and Ruddy and everyone. Thank you, guys, and everyone for tuning in. Please do smash the likes before you go. And remember, we're going to do a raid of Ruddy now. So we're going to give... he's an Arsenal scummer. You can go give him some banter if you so wish. Ruddy Can't Game is the name of his channel, but I'm just going to get his link and everything here. Give me a second. Let's see if I can find it. There he is. Okay, so let's do a little raid of Ruddy. I'll pop the link in the chat. Please do us a favour and show some support for him. And, you know, let's show him some love. Hang on a sec, guys. Let me get the link for you. Okay, we'll do a raid for Ruddy. He's a long-time legend of the channel. He's playing some shitty game. I don't know what it is. You might be into it. Go and check it out, guys. You know, it's not my sort of cup of tea, but go and check it out. Lies of P, he said. I don't know, some Pinocchio gangster game or something. Check it out. We're going to do a Piggy raid. Just go and say Piggy raid. Go and show him some love and check out Ruddy's channel. There you go. Nice one. There you go, guys. I'm going to pin it to the top of the live chat as well there. Thank you, everyone who's got in. Thanks to everybody who reposted us on X and everyone. Really appreciate you all. Big ups, Kevin Crawford. Thank you, Kevin Crawford. Disco Dave. Anonymous. Jeff Madrak. Michael Barber. It was a good finish from him. 16 years old. It was pretty ice cold, lad. All of Liverpool's finishers were good, actually, annoyingly. Nice one, Rajat. Nice one, Daniel McHale. Thank you, Jonathan Gallagher, James Butcher, Jamie Riley. Let's go. Andre Johansson, DJ, X-Man, Cock, Mad FX, Rakdos Madness, Ezio Auditore, Marcus, Stewart, Jonathan, Jamie Riley, Superstar, Madhouse, Tony Marsh, Rowdy Yates. You were a bit lucky there, weren't you, lad? Aged about 10 years. That was some backs to wall stuff at the end, but you pinched it. Fair play, sign of a good team, I guess. But Newcastle feel very hard done by. I feel hard done by, and I'm a United fan. You know, I'm pissed off, mate. That was an annoying end to the game. Just when you thought they got that epic comeback there, it's gash for everyone. We thought a couple of points dropped for both of them. Happy days. But Liverpool got the 3 points. Sickening. Nice one, Exiled Scouser, Joey, the all-seeing fly. Oh, it was a good win. Daz Salford, We Walk, Stan Karsk, We Walk, Matthew Smith, Kurt Koenig, Jabari as well. Thank you, Jabari, Rajat, Christian, Jamie, Mystery Man, Rajat, Jamie, Vic Sinner as well. Unbelievable, Jeff. And everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. Right, there's Roddy's channel again. We're going to go give him a raid, show some love. That's the end of the stream. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com. Check out the gaming channel on YouTube, Flying Pig Gaming. And we'll see you on the next one. Nice one, Daniel Schaefer, Reese Saunders, Jamie, Disco Dave, and everyone else as well. Piggy loves you. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, not the result we wanted, but it was a good, entertaining game. And I had fun, as always, watching it with you legends and watching the games as we do with this great community, the Bacon Brigade, the Hamada, the Sausage Soldiers, the Pork Platoon. What a community, man. Thank you so much, everyone who interacts with me and you know, and entertains me, to be honest. Thank you to all of you. Nice one, Kate Cadet as well. At least we don't eat rats for tea. Oh, Kate Cadet, go in there. Raw. Love it. Nice one, Reese. Nice one, Stephen. Nice one, Matthew. Yeah, enjoy your rat burgers. You know what I mean? A la Demolition Man. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. Somebody put me back on the fridge. I'm going to leave it there. Nice one, Keanu. Nice one, Matthew. Stephen Shipman as well. All the mods like Kate, Disco Dave, and Daz. Big ups to the mod squad and all the members. Right, go show some love to Ruddy. We're doing a piggy raid. There's the link again for his stream. I'm gonna leave it there. Good night. God bless. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We're doing a FIFA tomorrow night, and we're also going to be doing all sorts of United content. So keep a lookout for it, guys. That's it from me, though. God bless you all, and remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. This stream is proudly sponsored by Match Bingo. Play along with a match. Watch your bingo cards fill up in real time based on what happens in the games, live. Check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. 18 plus, bingo is a game of chance. Please gamble responsibly. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.